Graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on barrel. Out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome on into another edition of Play-by-Play with JJ. My name is Jason Joseph. Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic afternoon. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on the notification bell icons too, and that way you will know when we do go live. Philly Special Cards is in the house. James Don is in the house as well. What's going on? We got Hudson. We got RFK says fire. Pat Kelsey. What's going on, guys? Hopefully you're all doing well. All right, so we got some afternoon hoops. I mean, I'm really excited about that. So we got a doubleheader today. Of course, we're doing the Sixers game tonight. The Sixers play against the Pacers, but obviously right now we got the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Atlanta Hawks. And I'm really looking forward to this game. Look, on the one side of things, okay, the Milwaukee Bucks, they've been really struggling over their last couple of games. They really have just not played good basketball at all whatsoever. But they've had a tough schedule. I mean, like, that's part of the reason why that they've been really struggling, because they played against the Spurs, they played against the Timberwolves, they also played the Nuggets, and then the Lakers and the Warriors, and they are 1-4 over their last 5 games. So they are looking to bounce back, and this is sort of a get-right game for them against the Atlanta Hawks, because they really just have been struggling. They have not been shooting the ball well. Their defense has really been very bad. I mean, they had a terrible defensive performance against the Minnesota Timberwolves, where they allowed 139 points, and they just couldn't really get their offense going against the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs actually held Giannis to 21 points, and if you're the Spurs, I mean, like, that's a really big win for you. But Giannis in the last game, he shot the ball efficiently, but it just really felt like that he had a tough time just getting to his spots, because Wemby was doing a really good job down low on the block. And other guys just have not been able to get involved. Now they have had contributions from Kyle Kuzma and Bobby Portis, but when Kevin Porter Jr. is in their lineup and he's just getting no points at all whatsoever, and A.J. Green and Ryan Rollins are not putting up double-digit types of numbers when it comes to scoring, well, that's really going to tell you everything that you have to know about why you're struggling, because you're not able to get any sort of contributions from role players and those types of guys. So this is a big game for them as they are hoping to try to get their 18th win of the season. They're 17-24 on the year. It has just not been a good year for the Milwaukee Bucks. As far as the Atlanta Hawks go, the Hawks, they've also been struggling too. They lost to Boston, they lost to Portland, and they also lost to the Lakers as well. A lot of talks about them, of course, after the Trae Young trade that they had, but Dyson Daniels now has been the starting point guard for them. Risa Share hasn't really been healthy. They're missing him. They're still missing, of course, Kristaps Porzingis. But this is the type of team where they're sort of in, I don't want to say a rebuild mode, but like they have like a new identity, because they're trying to build around Jalen Johnson and they're trying to get young. And that's really like the main thing. Now, Onyeka Okongwu has been doing some really good things. And the last game that he played, he did have 21 points. And it's just nice to see this 25-year-old be able to go out there and be just active and dominate. He's had 2 pretty good games in a row. Didn't really shoot the ball well from 3 when it came to the Portland game, but he did shoot the ball well in the last game against the Boston Celtics. But they're in the type of mode where, you know, how they're in that chapter after Trae Young type of a mode where they're just trying to figure out like what they need to do in order for them to build a successful franchise, and they're trying to build around Jalen Johnson and Dyson Daniels, and so they're sort of in a weird spot, but I'm interested to see how they look today when it comes to their offense and what they're going to be able to do as far as shooting the basketball goes. How are they going to be able to get open shots? What's their transition game going to look like? Right, like those types of things. How's Quinn Snyder going to manipulate certain types of lineups? I mean, those are some things that I'm really looking for from the Atlanta Hawks perspective. I do want to hear what your final score predictions are down below. Please make sure that you guys tell me that. Who do you think is going to win this game? Also vote for that in the poll too. And who are your standout players? So as far as my standout player for today, I'm going to go with today. I'll be easy. Okay. I'll go with Giannis. I'll go with Giannis today. Anybody besides Giannis that I think is going to have a really good game today? Miles Turner. Miles Turner, I think, is going to be one of those guys that really does step up today for the Milwaukee Bucks. As far as the Hawks go, who do I think is going to have a nice game? I'll go with Dyson Daniels. And my final score prediction that I'm going to go with is 134 to 115 Milwaukee. That's where I stand. But let me know where you guys stand down below. All right, so the Hawks lineup, they got Kispert, they got Johnson, Okongwu, Daniels, and Alexander Walker in their starting lineup for today. And so that is their starting five. Why did this pause? I don't know. That's a little bit weird. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Will you be showing the whole game from today? I cannot do that. That would not be good for the channel. That would actually result in a copyright strike. So I do like an old school radio play-by-play style, but I obviously love it. I love it so much when you guys get involved in chat. You guys are the absolute best. James is here. Bradley's here. He says he's hoping that it's a good game. Back on baby duty, says Daniel, my man. Thank you so much for calling the game. I got you. I got you, my friend. It's good to be here, says James. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I'm so happy to see you guys on here. You guys are the absolute best. We got 14 likes already. Butterfly is here. Butterfly, how you doing? Yeah, we got that Philly bell going. We got it going for us, so it's great. Hawks, I guess, for me, she says. 122 to 114, Bucks W. Okay, 122. Nice, nice, nice. Some afternoon hoops here on Monday because it's Martin Luther King Day. What else do we got? Bucks need to win. 10 rebounds for Giannis and Okongwu. That's what you got today. What's going on, Young Love Fast? How you doing, man? Chat, am I cooked? Are you cooked? I don't think that you're cooked, man. I really don't. I don't think that you're cooked. I do have a feeling that this is going to be the type of game where we're going to see some really good defense at times, and guys are just going to be missing shots, and you're going to definitely be getting those rebounds. So I think that that's the type of game that we're going to see. We're going to have obviously runs of like really good shooting, and then we're going to have runs where, both teams are just missing left and right. So I think that is really what it's going to look like today. It's going to be sort of like a one-sided one half and then another sided other half, if that makes sense. Yes. I think you should be okay, says John. Or says James, yeah. Derek Whitman says, I don't know, bro. Hope that this helps. Yes, sir. Thanks so much for being on here. There's Doc Rivers in his third season as the Milwaukee head coach. 82-77 is his record with the Milwaukee Bucks. Of course, Sixers fans remember Doc Rivers. Oh, boy. Sorry, Sixers fans. I had to bring that up because, obviously, I get it. I understand. I totally understand. All right, so we should be ready to get things started right now. We're a little bit behind, and I apologize. There's nothing that we can do about it from the Peacock perspective because they are a little bit ahead. All right, so we should be ready to get things going right now. Here is tip-off. Tip-off is ready to get underway, and that is going to go into the hands of the Atlanta Hawks. So All right, so the Bucks are in their white and green uniforms. And so the Hawks are in their dark blue and white uniforms. Giannis, Kuzma, Turner, Green, and Rollins are the starting five for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis and the Bucks just got a steal. Giannis goes up with an elbow J and connects, and that's how we start off the ball game. 2-0 Milwaukee. Johnson on the drive to the basket over on the other side. He has a response, and that one is good to now make it 2-2. So good play there. That was actually, Dyson Daniels that actually got the two. Giannis almost lost the ball, but he ends up making a layup again on the other side. And so Giannis with 4 points so far. The Hawks have 2. For Atlanta, they got Kispert, they got Okongwu, Johnson, Alexander Walker, and Daniels. Here's a 3. That's up, and that one is no good. 4-2. We're a little bit behind. I don't really understand why it's that far behind, but I'll have to maybe refresh this. I apologize about that. 4-2 start so far for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis looking to hand it off over towards the near side. A kick out over to Turner for 3. Bingo! 7-2 Milwaukee. Miles Turner able to get open on the near corner, and he just knocked down a 3 over on the near side. Alexander Walker running down Broadway, goes up with a 2. It was great defense by Turner. Just incredible, an incredible finish by Nickeil Alexander Walker to make it a 7-4 ball game. 10:15 left to go here in the first quarter. Giannis again at the top of the key. This is obviously having a very good season again for the Milwaukee Bucks. He needs some help. He's going to pass it, and there's a three-pointer that's way off by A.J. Green. That was not even close. Outlet pass for Atlanta, and Jalen Johnson is wide open, and he throws it down. Dyson Daniels just had a home run pass to Jalen Johnson, and he was able to throw it down with 2 hands, and now it's a 7-6 ball game. It was 7-2, and now all of a sudden the 4-0 run by the Atlanta Hawks. Driving down the hill is A.J. Green. He gets it stolen by Alexander Walker. On the outlet pass, it goes to Daniels. Daniels over towards the near side, but he's going to throw it away, and Green comes up with a steal. Giannis lost the ball. It ends up going on out of bounds, and that's going to result in Atlanta basketball. So they had the ball out in transition, and the Atlanta Hawks are able to dodge a bullet there. 2 turnovers by Milwaukee and 1 by Atlanta. 9:20 left to go in the first quarter. Daniels over on the near corner, now gets it back, takes it over towards the bottom of the baseline, and he's going to put up a runner, and Giannis comes up with his miss. Giannis, being the freight train that he is, runs down the hill, puts up a 2. He's fouled. He missed the shot, and he's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Okay, so let's try to see if we can catch up here, or if we're just that far behind. I don't know. Now there's an ad play. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yes. What's going on, George? God willing, keep it up. Love the channel, says Young Love Fast. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you. George says, what's up, JJ? Not too much, man. I'm really happy to be on here. So Giannis at the line. Foul shot number 1. He got it to go. It's 8-6. Giannis has 6 of the 8 points for the Milwaukee Bucks so far. Also has 3 boards, too. Has not gotten an assist, though, in this game. He does have a hockey assist, technically, though. And then we have to update this. I forgot about this. Let me make sure that I scroll down here. 9-6 is the score between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Atlanta Hawks. All right, so, we'll do this during a timeout. I apologize about that. Johnson looking to pass it over towards the near side. He'll get it back over from Okongwu. Takes it downhill. Now has to scramble back over towards the outside. It's being guarded by Miles Turner. Takes it over to the baseline. Puts up a tough 2. And we're going to have a shot. We have a foul called. 8:42. There was a stoppage in play. Yes, Jalen Johnson is going to go to the line for a pair of foul shots. He got fouled by Giannis. Okay, so let's do this. Why is this not working? Okay. I want to put up the stats here for those of you that are just tuning on in. I don't know why it didn't show up. Let's go to properties. Let's make this let's make this up here. Bear with me for 1 sec, folks. Sorry about that. So Johnson ends up making both free throws, and now it is a 9-7 game. Okay, so I wanted to put this up for you guys. I don't know why I didn't do that. So we got the Bucks side of things. Now it's 11-7. We'll get you an update on how those other 2 points were scored. Jalen Johnson gets it back over on the near side. It was Rollins who made the 7-foot jumper. And so here we go. All right. Over on the near side is A.J. Green for the Milwaukee Bucks. He swings it out over to Giannis. Giannis is catch and shoot three. That one won't go. Johnson gets the rebound off of his miss. Okay. All right, so Giannis, Kuzma, Turner, Green, and Rollins all out there for the Milwaukee Bucks. Johnson gets it over at the nail. He looks to try to drive it inside, puts up a baby floater. That one won't fall, and the rebound again goes to Milwaukee. Miles Turner corrals the miss for the second time today. Giannis looking to back his defender downhill. He's going to bounce pass it over to Kuzma, who goes up with a turnaround J inside the lane, and that one won't fall. So Kyle Kuzma just made his first field goal attempt and not able to get that one to go down. Johnson again hands it off and gives it back to Okongwu, whose turnaround baby floater is no good. But Daniels was right there in the lane. He tipped it up and in. Nobody boxed him out. Dyson Daniels so far having himself a very good game. 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist for him. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Giannis is going to hand off the hot potato to A.J. Green, and we have another foul on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. All right, so let's go back to this. Okay, and we will get the Atlanta Hawks stats up right now. Again, sorry about that. Not much that I can do, but that looks better. Can you guys see this? Let me know if you guys can see the stats clearly. I think that's better. 13-9, Nickeil Alexander-Walker comes up with the basketball and is going to hand it off, and Kispert takes it down the lane, back to Alexander Walker for a corner three. No, Daniels another offensive rebound, and he lays it up and in again. This guy is just getting a lot of offensive boards in this game, and he's just crashing the glass, and that's what you love to see if you're a Hawks fan. Here's Giannis again with an elbow J. That one won't go from the far side. Another board by Jalen Johnson. He's been a machine. Johnson steps back, launches a three. Not that time. A.J. Green again with the other rebound. Again, Green, Rollins, Turner, Kuzma, and Antetokounmpo all out there. Green looking for some help. Lobs it over to Giannis, and Giannis lobs it again downhill over to Miles Turner. Turner's turnaround fadeaway J is no good, and Dyson Daniels snatches another rebound. Gosh, no one can box him out. This guy is so much smaller than Giannis, and even Miles Turner, they can't even get a body on him. Johnson goes up with a contested two over A.J. Green's defense, and that one won't fall. Giannis, though, trying to buzz his way downhill, gets the ball slapped away, and it's stolen by Kispert. Kispert to Alexander Walker. Another catch-and-shoot trifecta, and that one won't fall either. Both teams have been a little bit cold shooting-wise from three-point range in this one so far. Green takes it over towards the baseline. His defender is Nickeil Alexander Walker. Steps back, puts up a baseline J for a two, and Jalen Johnson again is going to grab the next miss. Alexander Walker on a handoff to Daniels and his floater, not that time. It was a good pass. It was a good try there, but they just could not get the shot off. Daniels released it a little bit too soon. 5:14 left to go, and we have a timeout taken by the Milwaukee Bucks, and they'll be right back in just a little bit. All right, so again, apologize about the stats. I don't know why that it showed up or it didn't show up before. Sometimes I guess with these things you got to when you have another game up, there's like an ad or something that comes on up. You are 1 point behind. It's 11-7. Oh, man. I'm going to rebrand my channel properly, says Philly Special Cards. What's going on, chat? How you guys doing? I have Portis with at least over 1.5 assists. Oh, man. 1.5 assists. Okay. Oh, man. How's everybody feeling? Where's everybody tuning on in from? Let us know down below. Where's everybody tapping on in from? I would really love to hear where you guys are in the world right now, whether it's in the U.S., whether it's in another country. I want to know who you guys rooting for, and where are you tuning on in from? We got 45 people here in the chat, and we got 18 likes so far. So make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button too. Again, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I might be a little bit behind, and I apologize about that, but I do like an old-school radio play-by-play style for Sixers, Eagles, and Phillies games. But, we wanted to go on, and we wanted to try to do some other games too. So we did some NFL playoffs yesterday, and even the day before. We've been doing some college hoops, and we did what game did we do yesterday? We did the Magic game yesterday. That was nice. Magic played against the Grizzlies. That was a interesting game to call. And then we're doing this one today, so we got a doubleheader. I'm tuning in from Gainesville, Georgia, says Mike. Nice. Longhorn Nation. Ooh, let's go. Nice, nice, nice. Philly special card, South Jersey, baby. Denton, Maryland's Colton Bergie is here. What's up, Colton? Colton, of course, and Philly Special Cards and Butterfly. Man, y'all are the best. You guys tune on in almost all the time. Mike Easton says, I'm tuning in from Atlanta. Oh, so you're an Atlanta Hawks fan. I got you. So are you a Braves fan, too? We cover a lot of baseball on the channel, that's for sure. Are you a Braves fan as well? Max says, who should I bet on for this game? I don't know, man. I can't answer that question, Chad. If you guys want to answer that, you most certainly can. George says, I'm tuning in from Manassas, Virginia. I hope I said that correctly. Is it Manassas? 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 I think it's Manassas. Yeah. Can you see the stats okay? Can y'all see the stats okay? Let's make this one a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That was just a little bit tucked in on the corner. Baseball's too slow for me, says Mike. I hear you. Man. I hear you. Are you a Falcons fan? Today we also have Thunder and Cavs. We're not going to be calling that, but Mavericks and Knicks play at 5 o'clock. Celtics and Pistons play at 8 o'clock as well. Man. Okay, so here we go. We're back in the swing of things. As Milwaukee is going to drive it downhill. They'll kick it out over to Miles Turner. His catch-and-shoot trifecta is going to hit off the back of the rim, and it'll be rebounded by Atlanta again. Here's Daniels again on the drive over towards the basket. Lays it up, lays it on in, and we're tied at 13 apiece. Dyson Daniels just going off in this game. 8 points, 4 rebounds for him. And he is doing an incredible job out there for the Atlanta Hawks. He's also shooting 4 for 7 from the field. Kuzma on a drive to the basket. A kick out to Portis. They swing it around the timeline. A catch-and-shoot 3 by Green. Bingo! 16-13. That was an awesome shot there. That was a really good shot by him. 4:25 left to go in the first quarter. A handoff pass from Dyson Daniels, and that's going to go on over to Muhammad Gay, who is in there for the first time today. Muhammad does have a rebound. Also, C.J. McCollum is out there, too. And we have a shot that's up, and that's by Jalen Johnson, and it's a 1-point game, 16-15. Jalen Johnson has 5 points and 3 rebounds in this effort so far. Turner being guarded by Jalen Johnson, looking to hand it off, and he does. Over towards the near side, Alexander Walker is going to swing it around the timeline, and there's a 3-pointer that's up, and it's no good. That was by Rollins. Why did I say Alexander Walker? Sorry about that. That was Gary Harris. Gary Harris is out there for the first time today, too, as the ball goes on out of bounds. 3:45 left to go in the first quarter. And also Kevin Porter Jr. getting some minutes as well. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Yes, Manassas. Got it. Gotcha. I feel you. Let us know how we're doing down below. 3:40 left to go in the first quarter. C.J. McCollum with a bounce pass and a little pick and roll to Muhammad Gay. He puts up a tough 2. That was just great defense by Miles Turner. He made it really tough for him. Here's Gary Harris, who tries to hit the ball, and it's going to get stolen away by the Atlanta Hawks. Dyson Daniels comes up with a steal. Jalen Johnson with the feed, and he throws it down. Daniels just set that thing up on a silver platter for him to just take it right to the cup, and he just went down with a right-handed sledgehammer. 17-16 as we ride the seesaw with 3 minutes left to go in the opening quarter. Kuzma steps back, launches a three from the right side. In and out it goes. He just could not get it to go down the drain. Hawks have possession, and another three by Atlanta, and that one won't fall. That was Vit Kreshki, who just missed the pull-up J, and he could not get that one to fall. 2:42 left to go in the first quarter, and the ball goes out of bounds. Dyson Daniels gets called for the foul, and the Hawks are going to take a timeout here and try to reset, if you will. 2:42 left to go in the first quarter. 17-16, Atlanta has the lead for now. Welcome on in, everybody. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ, Great Barrier Thief. What's up, Charles? Charles, how you doing, man? Shout out to you. Yes, sir. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. Tonight we got the Sixers game, of course. We cover the Sixers, the Phillies, and the Eagles on this channel, but we're doing some more NBA action. We're doing some college hoops, and, of course, we're doing NFL playoffs. And that's been a lot of fun. Charles says that this is powerful indeed. I'm always excited, man. You know, like the one thing that I really like about this whole community is that, right, you have people that are on here that are tuning on in from different parts of the world, different parts of the country, and I feel like that this can just bring different people together, whether you're into sports betting, whether you're into you know, just like watching the NBA, watching MLB, watching NFL. I mean, like, there's a really cool community that's out there for everybody on here, especially when it comes to live sports. And obviously, there's people that cannot tune on into the games. There's people that, you know, are able to tune on into the games, but they just really like the whole aspect of community. And I feel like that on here, the one thing that I've really tried to do over these last 3 years or so is to just try to make sure that everybody's on here and having a really good time. I think that that's really important. You know, there's people out there that do watch parties. There's people that do those types of things. And I give them a lot of credit for sure. But we like to do it a little bit differently. We like to do like that old school, you know, traditional play-by-play while you guys obviously are enjoying talking down below in the chat. Butterfly says we are the world. Yes. We are the... That's going to be stuck in my head now, that song. That's going to be stuck in my head. So let me know a little bit more about you guys. For those of you that are tuning on in that are Atlanta Hawks fans or Milwaukee Bucks fans, what started your fandom? Have you guys gone to any games? I want to hear about how your sports fandom for these teams have started. I know that for Milwaukee fans, I'll tell you what, obviously, for me, when it comes to the 76ers, when you guys had Drew Holiday and he was there to help you guys deliver that championship, I was really happy for Drew. I really was. I was very happy for Drew when he was able to get a ring with you guys, and I thought that he played so well in those playoffs. I really did. But yeah, as far as Hawks fans go, I want to hear how you guys. Got into the sport. I really do. Hudson says, Hudson, what's up, Hudson? 43 in Atlanta. Ooh, nice. Nice. All right, here we go. So we're back in action. 2 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the opening quarter out in Atlanta. 17-16 is the score. The Hawks are 20-24 on the season. They actually have a 7-12 record at home. They play, of course, at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. Weren't they, like, thinking about changing the name of the arena? I don't know. Maybe I'm just coming out of left field. Kyle Kuzma is going to inbound the basketball. And he will give it up over towards the near side. Out there for the Milwaukee Bucks. That's going to be Pete Nance. As he gets the ball down low, Bobby Portis Jr. now backing down his defender. That's Onyeka Okongwu. Turns around, pulls up for a 2. No. And the ball gets swatted away by Nance. And it's saved by Bobby Portis. Oh, they're going to say that he was out of bounds. Tried to save it over towards the scorer's table. And he went over to a little kid who was over near the sideline. And he's like, "Are you okay?" Because he almost hit that kid. And she's looking and she's like, "Oh my gosh, like that was Bobby Portis that just came up to me." Yeah, that's just Bobby Portis, man. Bobby Portis. Shout out to him. 2:15 left to go in the first quarter. Taking it over towards the near side is Okongwu, who'll swing it outside again as the Hawks look to reset their offense. And a catch-and-shoot 3 by Mohamed Gay. That one's no good. Offensive rebound. McCollum now with a 3. That one won't fall either. And Mohamed Gay's going to tip that one up and in. He's just right there at the right time. 19-16, Atlanta has the lead. 6 second chance points for the Atlanta Hawks. 4 of them have come from Dyson Daniels. Bobby Portis for the tie. Got it to go. A flamethrower. He got it. Oh, but man, I think his foot was actually on the line. It was. So they will just call it a 2. I stand corrected. 19-18. 1:30 left to go in the first quarter. Got to watch out where the feet are. And wasn't able to do that there. Alexander Walker with a kick out over to Mohamed Gay on the near side of the corner and back towards the outside corner for Nickeil Alexander-Walker's tray. And no good. Oh, man. 19-18 is the score between the Hawks and the Bucks. 1 minute left to go. Atlanta in this game is 0 for 11 from downtown. Milwaukee is 2 for 8. Just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. And the Hawks again are going to get the ball. 55 seconds left to go. Alexander Walker at the top of the key. Passes it to Kreshke for a catch-and-shoot trifecta. No offensive rebound again. That's tipped out by Mohamed Gay. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker resets. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. He's at the top of the key. And we have another foul called with 43.1 seconds left to go. 7 seconds left on the shot clock, too. And Doc Rivers not so happy about that play. Wasn't happy about the call, something. Kyle Kuzma's going to go to the bench. A.J. Green, Bobby Portis, Pete Nance, Gary Harris, and Kevin Porter are the 5 out there for the Milwaukee Bucks. Doc Rivers is still being vocal about something. C.J. McCollum over at the logo gets the inbound pass, drives it inside towards the lane, puts it up, and it's blocked by Kevin Porter Jr. Nice deflection there. It goes out of bounds. 7 seconds left on the shot clock and 36.7 seconds remaining in this first quarter. McCollum looking to get free off of an inbound pass. They're going to pass it to Okongwu, and his three-point shot is up, and it's no good. And the three-point shooting continues to be cold for both teams. Ice cold, that is. Porter gets it. 8 seconds differentiating the shot clock from the game clock. Advances it into the front court. Lobs it downhill. Hands it back off over to Portis. And Portis' 2 is up, and it's in. It gets the friendly bounce that time. 2019, 18 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Now 15 seconds, and Atlanta has the rock again. Nickeil Alexander-Walker crosses over again. 8 seconds to go. He's at the logo. He has to get going. What's he doing? He's going to now drive it inside. He swings it out over towards the three-point line for a catch-and-shoot 3, and that's no good. And we're going to go into the second quarter. And so the guy that's at the shot there, that was Onyeka Okongwu, and the rebound went over to Kevin Porter Jr. We're going to go into the second quarter. It's a low-scoring game between the Bucks and the Hawks. 20-19. The Bucks have a 1-point lead. 63 in Austin. Oh, that's the temperature. Man, 43 degrees in Atlanta. What's up, Nick? What's going on? Man. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. It's all free, folks. Let's go. We got 57 people on here in chat. You guys are the absolute best. You really are. Let's see. Is anybody else doing the game right now? Just out of curiosity. Anybody else doing it? Because I'd like to do a little raid at some point. I think that would be really cool to be able to go show love to other people that are actually doing the game. Dixon Way's doing it. Oh, yeah, we can go say hi to Larry. Let's do that, actually. Yeah, let's go say hi to Larry. We'll say hi to Larry. All right? We'll go say hi to Larry. Where is his channel? Why can I not do this? All right, we'll just pull it up over here. Oh, because it has a different share button now. That's what I'm not used to. All right. All right, let's go say hi to Larry. Let's go send him some love. Tell him that Play-by-Play with JJ sent you. We're going to drop his link right now. There he is. I want us to go say hi to Larry. All right. Big shout out to Dixon Way. All right. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. We are back in action. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hopefully you guys are doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. There's a floater inside by Milwaukee. They can't get that one to go. And we're going to have a turnover as the Atlanta Hawks are going to get the basketball back just like that. Turnover, by the way, was called on Kevin Porter Jr. That's how the offensive foul occurred. It was, he ended up getting it, and it was an illegal screen. Thank you all so much for making sure that you went to go support Larry. He does an awesome job. He covers a lot of Atlanta content. He really does. Here's a steal on the other side by the Bucks, and Porter swings it outside over to Porter. Gives it back over to A.J. Green for a tray. Got it. It's a swisher from A.J. Green at the top of the key. 23-19, 11-12 left to go here in the second quarter. Daniels gets the handoff, drives it downhill, puts up a tough two. Great defense by the Bucks, but they get an offensive rebound. I mean, that was an incredible play. Onyeka Okongwu got the board, and then he got swiped by Kevin Porter Jr., but there were two other Bucks players right in his vicinity, and he still was able to just snatch it, and he got fouled. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Larry was shouting you out, JJ. Let's go. Big shout out to Larry. He is awesome, man. Have a lot of respect for him. All right. Here's free throw number one by Onyeka Okongwu. Puts it up, and he'll knock it on down. So that is foul shot number one that he's able to make. Onyeka Okongwu, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 25 years old, was the 6th overall pick by the Atlanta Hawks back in 2020. And he puts up the next foul shot, and that one is good. 23-21. Here we go. The Bucks again on the drive over towards the basket. It's Kevin Porter Jr. goes up with a 2, and he's fouled by Vít Krejci. And he'll buster his way up, and he'll go back to the line. Oh, man. So both teams, again, we talked about it before. The three-point shooting has just not been good in this game for either team. Both teams actually have made 9 field goals, but the Hawks are 9 for 31. The Bucks are 9 for 20. And each team combined from 3 is 3 for 22. All 3 threes, though, have come from the Milwaukee Bucks. The Hawks, as a team, are 0 for 13. Foul shot number 1 is up, and that's in by Kevin Porter Jr., who is at the line right now. 4 rebounds, 1 assist as well. He does have 2 fouls in this game, averaging 17 points per game this year. And foul shot number 2, it's as good as gold. 25-21, Bucks lead it by 4. 10:50 left to go here in the second quarter. And Daniels again gets it over for the Atlanta Hawks. He crosses over again, and hands it back off over to Muhammad Gay. Gay over towards the near side. Luke Kennard is out there for the first time today. Kennard looking to swing it back over to Daniels, who spins, turns, goes down to the baseline, puts up a baseline turnaround J, and that one won't go. It was good. It was good defense there. 10:25 left in the second quarter. Portis with a catch and shoot 3 at the top of the key. Just a little bit off. Oh, man, he had the look, just couldn't get it to go, and Atlanta gets it back on offense yet again. The shooting in this game has just not been so good. Here's a steal by Kevin Porter Jr. as he gets past Daniels, goes up with a pump fake inside, and he gets fouled. That was Gary Harris, excuse me. But Dyson Daniels does get called for the shooting foul. And we will have some free throws coming up for Gary Harris, who's been in the league for a very long time. He's now 31 years old. I remember his Denver days. He was with the Denver Nuggets from 2014 to 2020, and then he played with the Orlando Magic for a little bit of time. He was with the Magic for 5 years. Foul shot number 1. That one is good. The former Michigan State player, drafted back in 2014, taken as the 19th overall pick, technically by the Chicago Bulls. 26-21, 10:06 left to go in the second quarter, and foul shot number 2 by Gary Harris. He got it to go. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and hit the bell icons, folks. 27-21. Comment down below where you guys are tuning on in from and who you're rooting for in this game. Here's a misfired 3 by Okongwu. Can't get that one. Bobby Portis catches the rebound for the Atlanta Hawks, and he's going to be rewarded as he puts up a 3 and knocks it down from the far side of the wing. 7 points for BP. Only 1 rebound, 3 for 5 shooting-wise from the field. A 14-2 run by the Bucks over the last 4 minutes and 5 seconds of play. Luke Kennard over towards the near side. Hands it off to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Alexander-Walker gets a switch that he wants, but actually he's going to pass it back. And there's a 3-point shot that's up, and it's no good. That was Onyeka Okongwu. And again, Kennard gets the rebound, and they'll have life yet again. Okongwu down low, or over on the outside, that is, off the Muhammad Gay pass. He puts up a 3, and the ball gets volleyballed by Bobby Portis about 2 to 3 times. He's going to catch the rebound finally, and Atlanta, again, 0 for 16 from downtown. Here's Porter swinging it over towards the outside, finds A.J. Green, his 3. That one is good. A 12-point lead for the Milwaukee Bucks, and Quinn Snyder wants to call for time. When the ball finds the open shooter, that's what happens. 33-21, Milwaukee in the driver's seat. Valerie! What's up, Valerie? Hey, JJ, go Atlanta. Greetings from Southern California! What's up? My man, Max. My guy, Max. What's up, Max? How you doing, man? Max Coverage TV. Guys, if you are a Houston Rockets diehard fan, if you are a Yankees diehard fan, if you love the Packers and you're a fan of the Pack, my God, Max Coverage TV has you covered, man. Does an awesome job at covering the NFL, the MLB, and the NBA for all of those needs. Please, 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 Max, if you are still here, comment that link down below. I mean, my guy is the absolute best, man. He really is. I have nothing but mad love and respect for my guy. He is so good at what he does. And I could talk about him all day. I could, man. He does an awesome job. So make sure that you comment your link down below, my friend, because you are the MVP. Just like the rest of you. But Max is the GOAT. Yes, sir. All right. Chat, I want you guys to talk to me. If you're the Atlanta Hawks here, okay, what needs to be done at the deadline? And if you're the Bucks, what do you think is going to happen to Giannis before the deadline? I really would like to know. Because, in my opinion, with the Atlanta Hawks, I think that they are in a weird spot. I really do. I think that the Atlanta Hawks are sort of in this new phase after Trae Young leaves, right? Because now you're building around Jalen Johnson. And I don't know necessarily how you go from that. Like, I don't know how you go from there as far as what happens towards the end of the or towards the rest of the season. But do you tank? Do you try to see if you can get a good draft pick in this year's draft class? And then if you're the Milwaukee Bucks, what type of package are you going to be looking for Giannis? Because I don't think he's going to stay. Thanks for the kind words, brother. Well, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's not just kind words. It is definitely the truth. I salute to you, my friend. You are awesome. All right, Bucks are 5 for 12 from downtown, and again, the Hawks they just cannot buy a bucket, man. They are just ice cold from 3. Hello from Melbourne, Australia. Wow. Oh, man. Don't care who wins. Just won a good game, doing a good job with the radio style. Keep it up, he says, Anthony. Thank you so much, man. 33-21, Nikhil Alexander Walker swings it over to Kennard, drives it down the lane, drop off pass to Jalen Johnson, who was cutting back door, and he couldn't make the layup. It was actually a really good read on the defensive side. Asa Newell just came on in for Atlanta, and he made a really good defensive play. Green for 3 on the other side. Not that time. Offensive rebound. Green, second time. It's a charm. 36-21. AJ Green able to knock it down. It took Pete Nance to get that offensive rebound for him to just be able to capitalize. A 20-2 run by the Milwaukee Bucks, and they've made their last 3 threes in a row. And so the ball goes on out of bounds when we have a stoppage in play. Not a fan of either, but Giannis needs to be traded, man. It's time for the Bucks to rebuild. Hawks need a point guard now that they traded Young away. Maybe they can look into Ja Morant. And see, you know, I can't. I'm stumbling on my words, Max, and I apologize. You know, I was thinking, I said this yesterday, I wonder if the Memphis Grizzlies, if the Milwaukee Bucks would be interested in maybe going after Ja, but I don't know. Maybe you're right about maybe Ja going to Atlanta. Maybe that's the right scene for him. I don't know. But that's an interesting thought, though. And maybe they could put up a good trade package, Memphis, because you're going to want to try to get something really good for Ja. 36-23, 7:45 left to go. Milwaukee has the ball. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Kevin Porter wants to ISO. He takes it down over towards the elbow. He has to put up a shot with 1 second left. He puts it up and puts it on in. Oh, that was a ridiculous shot by Kevin Porter. 38-23, a flamethrower, and he was able to knock it down, nothing but net with 1 second left. I mean, that was ridiculous. Jalen Johnson again takes it over towards the elbow, gets the ball not loose, comes back up with it, though, over at the logo. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Johnson downhill. The Nikhil Alexander Walker foul called on Portis. And it was on the floor. Tina says, let's go Bucks, win by 3. Tina's here. What's going on, Tina? Yeah, 38-25, an 18-6 run by the Milwaukee Bucks in this second quarter so far, and really more so of a bigger run if you go back to the end of the first quarter. Giannis to the Hornets would be a great team, says C Flying. What's up, C? How you doing? You were here yesterday, and now you're back on here, man. What's going on? I don't know how he would stay, but I think that he would definitely be contenders, that the Hornets would be contenders if you did. Yeah, man. All right. Here we go. 38-23, 4 seconds left on the shot clock, and Atlanta tried to go up with a baby hook inside, and it's up, and that one is in. 38-25. Who was that just made that shot? That was ridiculous. That was Asa Newell, who just went around with a baby hook in the lane. Portis gets it over on the outside, swings it over to Green. Green back to Portis. A catch and shoot trifecta. It's up, and it is going to go in and out. Oh, man. Hit the front of the rim and just danced on out at the last second. Johnson towards the far corner. Another three by Atlanta, and they still have not made 1 3 in this game, guys. It's been this long, and they have not even made a 3. With 6.5 minutes to go in the second quarter, Portis shows them how it's done as he knocks down a 3 from the far corner. 41-25. Alley-oop pass is going to be intercepted by the Bucks, and Atlanta Hawks just not able to make a good play downhill. Giannis is going to get fouled in the paint. Jalen Johnson and Luke Kennard were there to double him, and they're like, you know what? We're not even going to let you beat us. We're just going to foul you. 41-25. It's been all Bucks in this game so far. Look at Quinn Snyder, man. He has got to be absolutely irate with how his team has just been shooting in this game. I didn't even realize he's growing a beard. Actually looks pretty good on him, man. Job no good in Atlanta would stay in the strip club, says Atlanta versus YA State. I hope I said that correctly. Here is Giannis getting the inbound pass, swinging it towards the outside. Another green 3, and that time he misses. That time it's just a little bit off the mark. 6 minutes left remaining in the second quarter. Here's Kispert again over on the drive to the basket. A kick out over towards the far wing for a 3 by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. No can do. And Giannis snags his miss. 5 minutes to go. Giannis being a freight train going down Broadway and laying it up and in. 43-25. A stoppage in play as the Hawks are going to call for time yet again. Antetokounmpo, 8 points. He was quiet in the second quarter, and the Beast has finally woke up. DN is here. What's up, District Nation? How you doing, man? Scarface is also here. DN, drop your link down below. Let's go, baby. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. All right, I know I might sound like a broken record here, but obviously we have a new audience because guess what? We usually do the Phillies, the Sixers, and the Eagles games, so we're used to our Philadelphia audience here. But welcome aboard, everybody. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I mainly go on for what I just said, the Sixers, the Eagles, and the Phillies. I do like an old-school radio play-by-play style of basketball, baseball, and football. But if you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel as well. Do a lot of baseball content during the baseball season. We're going to be doing a lot of baseball games this year, which I'm really excited about. We got World Baseball Classic, we got spring training, but we also do Sixers basketball and Eagles football, of course, whenever we can as well. And what was I going to say? So we're trying to do some more NBA games. We've also tried to do some more college games as well. But we love it when you guys get involved in the chat. Let us know where you guys are tuning on in from. You guys are the absolute best. Keep it clean in the chat. I mean, there's only a couple of rules I have on here, right? No cursing, no spoiling. Even though I know that this game is a little bit ahead, I still don't like it when we have spoilers in the chat. And just come on here and just be a good human being. That's really all. That's really all I've got to say. That's it. For all your DC Sports and Mavs play-by-play, make sure that you go to District Nation because that is the way to go. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Where's CJ? I need 25 points. Yeah, I need 25 points from CJ, says Young Love Fast. Well, hopefully you get it, man. Hopefully you get it. I wish you good luck. CJ has a donut of points, and he's only shot the ball twice. Only shot the ball twice. And Atlanta has not made one single 3 in this game. Not one. So, yeah, keep it clean in the chat. Sangaman, Sangam Magar. Keep it clean, man. That's your first warning, my guy. That's it. That's all I ask. Just come on here, have fun, have a good time, and, get involved in the chat, but just don't curse. Just be a good person. That's it. That's it. Okay. So the Hawks just called a timeout. And Onyeka Okongwu is going to step back on in for the Hawks. Let's try to get to 50 likes. Let's go, folks. Let's go, baby. Try to get to 50 likes before halftime. It's a 45-25 game as far as what is updated. Again, I might be a little bit behind, and I apologize. It's actually really 43-25 on here. 5:40 left to go in the second quarter. You should keep track of the score down here on the screen, JJ, because guess what? You just spoiled it for yourself. 5:36 left to go here in the second quarter. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. We had a foul called. A foul was just called. He was timed out, says Butterfly. Yep, just keep it clean. Mods, you are the best. All right. C.J. McCollum's going to get it over at the logo. Now he's in between the rings, and he is double-teamed, and he's going to hand it off over to Jalen Johnson. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Johnson on the drive to the basket. Floater is up. It's no good. Offensive rebound, though. He kicks it back out. McCollum's wide open three, and that one's no good. They're just allergic to the three-point shot today. They have not made one, and I'm not even exaggerating if you're just tuning on in. They have not made 1 3, and here's Giannis with a flush downhill. That one is up, and that one is good. It's a 45-25 game. The three-point shot is off for Atlanta. They are 0 for 19 from downtown. Got to keep emphasizing that because that's a big storyline for the game. McCollum down Broadway, lays it up, lays it on in with the right hand. And now it's back to a 45-27 ball game. How could it be back? It's 45-27. It's back to an 18-point game. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Giannis with a handoff that goes over towards the near side. And a floater is up, and that's no good. That was by Rollins. And a fight for the loose ball. It's going to go to Okongwu. And Johnson again has numbers on the other side. But he's going to slow it on up. I don't know why. Okongwu gets it back. And a handoff pass that goes to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He lays it up over on the interior, and he's fouled. And he will go to the line for 2 free throws. If you are new to the channel, I also I used to call games for the Delaware Bluecoats, who were the G League affiliate of the Philadelphia 76ers. I did that when I was in school. I graduated in 2022. And then I also did some minor league baseball for the Washington Nationals high A affiliate, and that is the Wilmington Blue Rocks. But I bring this up because I remember when Nickeil Alexander-Walker was playing in the G League and being able to see him play, and I always thought, man, he has really, really good skills. And so here's foul shot number 1. It's good. Foul shot number 2. That one will follow through as well. 45-29, 4:15 to go in quarter number 2. And taking it over towards the top of the key, swinging it down low to Giannis and kicking it back out to Turner for a 3. That one won't go. That was on the pass there. That was A.J. Green trying to facilitate. Rollins only with 7 points in this game. Green has 9. Turner has 3. Kuzma has none. And Giannis has 10. Here's Johnson thinking about taking the 3, but now he's going to pass it. Gives it back. Johnson's 3. That one's up. And again, that's the 20th miss today by Atlanta from downtown. 0 for 20 from beyond the arc. Giannis looking to hand it off to somebody. They're going to hand it off to A.J. Green. Green is going to throw it away. And Atlanta has numbers again. Jalen Johnson takes it over towards the nail, puts up a 2. No good. Jalen Johnson has just been cold in this game. He is 5 for 12, and he is just not shot the ball well over his last 6 attempts, really. Here's a floater up, then that one is good. Or actually, no, it went in and out. I thought it went down the drain. Sorry about that. The screen froze, 45-29, and now we're back on. All right, so that was Kuzma that missed the shot, I guess. And a floater, again, by Jalen Johnson. He finally gets one to fall. It's a 14-point ball game. 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Milwaukee has a 14-point lead. Kuzma on the outside, swings it, and looks to pass it over to A.J. Green. Green downhill over to Miles Turner. Turner puts up a 2. It's blocked by Johnson, and here come the Hawks on the other side. Alexander Walker behind the bad pass over to Johnson, who goes down Broadway, and it's up and in. 2:42 to go in quarter number 2. The lead is down to 12, 45-33 Milwaukee. Let's go. 20 likes. Keep those likes coming, baby. Keep those likes a-coming. How many points did Giannis get in the first quarter? Don't know. He is 10 now in this game, if that helps. We got 69 people rocking with us. Let's go. 2 more subs till we get to the 8260 marker. Don't forget to come back tonight and join us for the 76ers game. The Sixers are going to be taking on the Indiana Pacers. We cover the Sixers primarily on this channel. But yeah. Hey guys, by the way, we were having this conversation yesterday about snacks because we were talking about somebody put like a teddy bear emoji in the chat, and it just made me think about Teddy Grahams. I don't know why. It just did. But we were doing the football games, and I would like to know, first of all, like with the Bears game last night, were you surprised that the Bears did not win that game? I thought that Caleb Williams had the pass of his life. That was unbelievable. I still just cannot get over how much pressure he was under, and he had to back up 15 yards just to make that pass over to Cole Kmet. I thought that they were going to go for the walk-off there, and I was surprised that they didn't win. 45-33, 2:34 left to go in the second quarter. But how do you think the NFL playoffs have looked so far? Because to me, man, it's been a heck of a year for NFL playoffs. That was quite a great game last night. If you didn't watch it, man, that was a good one. 45-33, 2:34 left to go here in the second quarter. We're going to have a jump ball, by the way. And so, winning the jump ball, Milwaukee has it. Giannis has it over towards the near side. Giannis will hand it off over towards, that was Turner? Nope, that was A.J. Green, or Ryan Rollins, who went up with a 2 in that time. CJ looking to drive it downhill past Giannis, but he's going to swing it outside over to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Actually, there was another Bucks player that was on him, and so he was forced to pass that, CJ. And the three-pointer was off the mark again. They have not made a 3 at all in this first half so far. Miles Turner, easy 2, throws it down with a flush. Yes, that pass was the Hail Mary. Dude, it was a prayer. It was a prayer, and it certainly was just an incredible play. I'm just shocked that they were not able to win that in overtime. I really was shocked about that. McCollum with an elbow jump shot. That one won't go. 1:44 left remaining in the second quarter. An outlet pass to Giannis as he goes down the hill. And he's going to go to the line as he's fouled by Onyeka Okongwu. He got slapped on in the shoulder, and he will head to the line for 2 free throws. Oh, man. Rhythm is at least getting better, talking pretty fast. It's getting a little bit better. So that's good. Wonder if we should just do the Clippers. Clippers play against the Wizards. That game's at 3. No. Maybe we'll do the Dallas-New York game. I don't know. I didn't think that anybody was going to be doing this one, so that's why I didn't want to do the Oklahoma City-Cleveland game. I thought more people would do that. 1:40 left to go in quarter number 2, 47-33. Bucks lead it by 14. Giannis at the line, 11 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists for Antetokounmpo as he knocks down the second foul shot to make it a 15-point lead for Milwaukee. 11 points and 8 rebounds, again, as we mentioned before, for Giannis. Jalen Johnson, again, crossing over, taking it towards the outside, drives it down the lane, puts up a floater inside. That one won't go. Giannis has his 10th rebound of the game, and so that is going to be a double-double for Giannis. The Hawks are just pathetic, says Christopher Foy. What's up, Chris? How you doing, man? Here's Kuzma, catching, putting up a 3. Got it to go. Kyle Kuzma, able to sink one finally for his sake. 1 minute left in the second quarter. Just 33 points for the Hawks in this first half, and there's a drive over to the basket and a foul issued on Miles Turner. What's going on, Chris? How you doing, man? How are you doing? Dartburst is also here. He asked how many points did Giannis have in the first quarter. Honestly, I really don't know, and I apologize about that. If somebody else wants to let him know, he probably posted that about a minute ago, but I guess better late than never, really. 51-33, foul shot number 1, good as gold, and it's knocked down by Onyeka Okongwu. Yeah. If you guys want to become a member, it's $2.99 a month. You guys are more than welcome to become members. It's a good way to support the channel. You get access to really cool emotes whenever we do Sixers, Phillies, and Eagles games. It's really nice. I also probably will post some whenever we do other NBA games. I just did not think about it today. I cannot wait for spring training, honestly, says Chris. I feel you, man. 51-35. Both free throws are good. And on the other side, Giannis is going to get hacked and he's going to get fouled by CJ McCollum. I'm excited for spring training too, man. March is going to be a very busy month. End of February, come March, it's going to be a busy, busy time for us because we got college basketball, we got World Baseball Classic, we got spring training, and we got college basketball, and we got the Sixers, of course. How could I forget about that? 51-35, Giannis at the line. First free throw, he doesn't make it. It's the front side of the rim, and then dances on out. Giannis in his 12th season. It's hard to believe that Giannis was drafted in 2013 by the Milwaukee Bucks. It really is. He's been in the league for 12 years, man. And really, I mean, his first, year where he really dominated was the 2016-2017 season. And just the type of transformation that he has made just here in the NBA is just unbelievable. How dominant he has been. 51-35, a three-point shot by Milwaukee, no good. Giannis gets the offensive rebound, tries to lay it up and in, and he gets fouled yet again. Are they going to call goaltending? Nope, they're going to call goaltending because of the defender reaching above the rim. 53-35. This is what makes Giannis such a beast, right? He is a freight train, and when he's able to just jump up and down for rebounds over three defenders, that's what just is just so pure about his game. Johnson looking to pass it again to McCollum, a wide open three, and that's the first three that the Hawks have made in this game. CJ McCollum breaks the ice, and Hawks players on the bench put their hands up, and they say thank you. They were 0 for 21 from downtown, and that was their first trade that they've made in this one. 13 seconds left in the second quarter, 3 seconds differentiating the shot clock from the game clock. Welcome to the three-point era, Atlanta. Just kidding. Here's Atlanta. Here's Milwaukee again trying to go up with a 2, and we have another foul called. That's going to be on Atlanta. They're just hacking Giannis, and Giannis is just getting down low to his spots, and he'll go back to the line. There's nothing that they can do to just stop that freight train. Yo, what's up, JJ in chat? Blaze Radio, what's going on, man? Please drop your link down below, my guy. Blaze Radio covers a lot of wrestling. He's a Philadelphia fan as well. He's such a great guy, man, and I really have nothing but mad love and appreciation for him. If you guys love wrestling, though, I mean, man, you should definitely go check out his channel because he does an awesome job. Giannis at the line, foul shot number 1, good. 54-38 with 3.4 seconds left to go. In this game, the Greek Freak with 14 points and 11 rebounds and 2 assists as well. Okay, he'll be at the line for one more. It was a little bit cold to start off the second quarter, but he's been getting it going, and he's been feeling his rhythm. And the second free throw, nope, not that time. He's 1 for 2. Maxey All-Star starter. I agree with that. Here's a 3 at the buzzer. That's up and that's out. It was Jalen Johnson with a heave jump shot. And we're going to go into halftime. 54 points for the Milwaukee Bucks, 38 for the Atlanta Hawks. And so they'll be back in just a little bit. We're going to stay on here, though. Maxey All-Star starter, well-deserved. Brunson, Cade, Giannis, and Jaylen Brown for the East. Oh, wow. Just announced. That was just announced? Oh, man. Oh, boy. Thanks, JJ and Hoops Pick and Roll Podcast. Yes, that is right. That is right. Every Wednesday as well. Hey, JJ, tell Cam I'm here right now. He's not here right now, but I can take a message. I I love my guy, Cam, though. Big shout out to Cam. Cam's my guy, but, man, I mean, we just had to bust his chops. You know what I'm saying? We just had to bust his chops. What's up, Rising Rhino? Rising Rhino, another guy. All the content creators are on here. They're all on here, man. It is great. What's up, Rising Rhino? How you doing, man? Ain't no party like a rhino. Guys, if you love the NFL, if you love football, if you love anything football related, Rising Rhino is really rising to the top. He's doing an incredible job. I was telling him the other day because I have two, buddy. That's something that I use for YouTube for hashtags. And I told him, when I was doing the hashtags the other day for the Bills game, I believe, it was the Bills game. I said that he was 5th on TubeBuddy, which means that which means that he's trending in the hashtags when it comes to football, and he does an awesome job. He really does. It's a big day for NBA hoops. I love it. Yes, Blaze Radio. It is. It's a huge day for NBA hoops, and that is what it's all about. We got some really good games today. Other games going on in the NBA, folks. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. That game will be at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And then we got the Clippers taking on the I almost said the Washington Commanders. Almost doesn't count, though. Washington Wizards. That game will be at 3 o'clock. Almost said it, but then I said it. Okay. Dallas is also going to be playing against the New York Knicks. That game will be at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time over on NBC. That'll be cool. And then the Utah Jazz, they play against the San Antonio Spurs. That game will also be at 5 o'clock as well. And then tonight, we got the Sixers, the Philadelphia 76ers, taking on the Indiana Pacers. Make sure that you're on here tonight for that. At 7:30, the Phoenix Suns play against the Brooklyn Nets. And then at 8 o'clock, it'll be the Boston Celtics out in Detroit. And that game will be on NBC as well. And then at 10 o'clock, it'll be the Golden State Warriors hosting the Miami Heat. The 22-20 Heat taking on the 24-19 Golden State Warriors. So we just got 2 games today. Sixers are going to be on at 7 o'clock, and we hope to see you on here for that. Blaze, the wrestling master, has entered into the chat, says Butterfly. Blaze Radio and Rising Rhino. MVPs. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about this game because you know what? There's definitely stuff to talk about. Okay, so the Atlanta Hawks, obviously they have just been not shooting the ball well at all whatsoever. Not really a surprise, though, when it comes to, you think about Milwaukee, because, look, Milwaukee, they're 17-24. They've had a really tough stretch. I'm not, trying to excuse them or anything, but they played Denver. They played San Antonio. They played really tough teams. They played the Lakers. They played the Minnesota Timberwolves, right? So they've had a really tough stretch. And they've been 1-4 over their last 5 games. So you just kind of figured, right, that they were going to come out with a lot of poise, that they were just going to try to punch the Atlanta Hawks in the mouth because the Hawks just really have been mediocre or less than mediocre. I mean, you could say the same thing for the Milwaukee Bucks too, but they just have not been playing up to par, the Atlanta Hawks. And with the way that their team is structured right now, they're just not. Maybe they might get in as a play-in team. I mean, we could take a look at the standings and we can talk about where they stand right now, but they just really have not been playing good basketball at all. And they're in just this they're in this new phase, this new chapter of where they're, moving on, where they moved on from Trae Young. And they are just in this spot of mediocrity where, do they build from the draft? Do they try to go after somebody at the trade deadline to try to, get a cornerstone piece, like maybe a Ja Morant, like what Max was talking about before? I don't know. I don't know. They're in a very weird spot right now. They really are. So Milwaukee, it's not a surprise that they're just destroying the Atlanta Hawks just from that sort of perspective. What is a surprise is that Atlanta only made 1 3 in that first half. And Hawks fans might tell me, well, JJ, that's pretty much like how it's been all year where the Atlanta Hawks have just been such a terrible three-point shooting team. I mean, look at the statistics, right? If you just take a look at the rest of the NBA and you see how everybody else is doing with the three-point shooting, I mean, the Atlanta Hawks are just not up there. They're really not. So I understand that, but even with the amount of open threes that they've had, they just have not been able to cash in pretty much anything, and that's been the surprise to me. But I will give Milwaukee a lot of credit too, because the Bucks have been physical, they've been dominant, they've been out-rebounding them. They really have. They've done a good job on the glass. They've done a great job as far as controlling the basketball. They only have 2 turnovers in this game. Atlanta technically only has 5, which really isn't bad. But when you just take a look at the box score and you see, you see just the amount of missed shots. That's really where Milwaukee's defense has deserved a lot of credit. But what's actually the funny part about it is that what's kept Atlanta down by 16 rather than down by 32 is the amount of offensive rebounds they've gotten. and the second chance opportunities, if they don't get those offensive boards from Dyson Daniels or even from other Hawks players, they're down by 30, guys. Like, really. It's just insane how much those offensive rebounds have actually kept them even just in a 16-point deficit. That's the crazy part about it. So, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. They haven't had an answer for Giannis. They tried to go with Okongwu on him and Muhammad Gay, and he's just getting to his spots. We saw that towards the end of the second quarter where Giannis was just able to get downhill. He was just a freight train, and he was a monster down low where nobody could stop him because he's jumping up and down for rebounds, and he's boxing guys out. And when he's doing that, and you don't have enough answers for him, good luck. That's all you can say, really. So, but if you're a Hawks fan, what do the Hawks need to do in the second half? And if you're a Bucks fan, what do you think that they need to do in order for them to come out on top and secure this win? I think that for the Atlanta Hawks standpoint, from their perspective, right, the Hawks need to find a way. If Giannis is going to get his points, that's fine. Let Giannis get his, but guard the three-point shooting and guard Bobby Portis and make sure that other guys don't score. So I think that really would be my philosophy. Again, I could be wrong. I could be coming out of left field. You guys might disagree with that. But I think that if Giannis is getting his teammates involved and his teammates are going off and he's also going off, then that's a problem. And I would rather have Giannis, just take the two down low because he's not a good three-point shooter. He's not a good free throw shooter. I would try to foul him a little bit more and try to let the game change just from that sort of perspective, because I think that it's all about momentum. If Atlanta can just catch lightning in the bottle and just get layups to go out in transition, I think that they're actually in good shape of coming back and making this a game. So I don't really think that this is over yet. And if I'm Milwaukee, I'm going to try to find ways to attack, to just continue to keep Jalen Johnson in check, because with the defense that they've provided on him today, it's just been, I know that the stats say otherwise, but from the eye test, he's really not looked that dominant out there. We've seen Jalen Johnson throughout this year make some really good plays. He's a good passer, and when he's able to rebound and just facilitate for his teammates, I mean, he can be a lethal player. And there's a reason why he's a very highly touted guy for the Atlanta Hawks, and that's why that they believe in him, because he's really good. But I think that they're doing a good job blitzing him and making him uncomfortable. And if I'm Milwaukee, I want to continue to sort of go around that game plan, sort of go around that strategy as the game does continue. So, but let me know what you guys think down below about strategies, X's and O's, and just about game plans going on into the second half. Look, the Bucks held the Atlanta Hawks to 19 points in each quarter. That's a win. That's a big win for them. But we also have seen Doc Rivers. The other thing, too, just from a Sixers perspective, and I'm sure Bucks fans realize this, too, but Doc Rivers has been known to not make adjustments. So that's another reason why, if you're a Bucks fan, you're probably saying to yourself, all right, it's a 16-point game. Got to finish it out. Because we've seen Doc Rivers just make some terrible blunders over the years where guys are getting hot. He's not able to, he just doesn't understand like a 3-2 zone, doesn't really know how to guard a zone, and we've seen that over the years from him. But yeah, I don't know, man. Atlanta's on the struggle. I see afternoon all. Yes, West starters announced are Jokic, Luka, SGA, Steph, and Wemby. JJ, you up for two to the moon? Yes, sir, man. All right, I have got to take a very quick step off. I will be right back in 1 minute, okay? 1 minute. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back on in. 2 more subs, folks, until we get to the 8260 marker. Again, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We go on for the Sixers, the Phillies, and the Eagles. We do like a live radio play-by-play style of a call for all the basketball games that we can. We also do a lot of baseball content, too. We're doing some NBA games as well, and trying to get more into the college basketball side of stuff, too. So, yeah, as far as game leaders go for today, Giannis is 14 points in 14 minutes. He does have 12 rebounds. He had 6 points, I believe, in the first quarter. Don't necessarily quote me on that. He had 10 points, I remember, at one point in the second quarter. But yes, he has 14 points. He's 4 for 8 from the line. He did miss 2 free throws in a row. Not really a surprise there, but he's been having a very good game. He's been very dominant on the offensive side. Defensively, he's done a good job too. Doesn't have a steal though. Doesn't have a block, but he's been very solid, I would say, in this game so far. AJ Green in this game has one of the highest plus minuses. He is a plus 18. He does have 9 points in this game. He is 3 for 5 from downtown. He's been a very good three-point shooter for this Milwaukee Bucks team, and in this game, he just continues to show why. This month, he's shooting 38% from 3, but that doesn't really tell the full story because over the last 3 games combined, coming on into today, he has made 9 of his last 19 threes, which is good, and you'll definitely take that for sure. The reason why it's a little bit low is because the first 2 games in January, he was 3 for his first 16. So in the first 2 games that he played, he was just really cold. But ever since then, he's been very solid as just a three-point shooter for the Milwaukee Bucks, and he might have some value. He really might. If the Bucks decide, you know what, like they're going to get rid of Giannis, maybe AJ Green is going to be thrown on into the package, and he's going to provide some value for another team that's contending right now, right? Because they could definitely use three-point shooting, and they could benefit off of that. So just something to think about, something to talk about as well in the near future because the deadline is coming up. When is the trade deadline again? Can somebody drop that down below in the chat when the trade deadline is? I want to say it's in March. I might be thinking of the hockey deadline now. But let me know. Let me know exactly when the NBA trade deadline is. I would like to know. What else? Any questions in the chat? Any questions on any parts of this game or just anything? I don't know. Let me know down below. Bobby Portis off the bench does have 10 points. If you have him today, he's been doing a very good job. 2 for 4 from downtown, 4 for 7 from the field, shooting-wise. Only has 1 rebound, though, and he's been a pretty good rebounder for this Milwaukee team, but not in this game in particular. Corey Kispert's going to come on in for C.J. McCollum, and we're going to start off the third quarter right now. So we are back into the swing of things when it comes to hoops here on Monday afternoon. Giannis, Kuzma, Turner, Green, and Rollins out there for the Bucks, and Kispert, Okongwu, Johnson, Alexander Walker, and Daniels out there for the Atlanta Hawks. February 5th is the trade deadline. Oh my gosh, it is coming up, man. It's coming up. Why did I say March? Why did I say March? Come on, man. 54-38. Thank you so much for that answer. I appreciate it. Here's a little floater inside. That one is up, and that one is good. That was Ryan Rollins who was able to make it, and now it's 56-38 with 11:38 remaining in quarter number 3. Alexander Walker takes it over towards the far side as the Hawks go from left to right. Alexander Walker pump fakes, now takes it down the lane, finds Johnson, and Johnson goes down with an easy flush. And now it's a 56-40 ball game. As Jalen Johnson able to take it right down the hill and throw it down with both hands. All right, Kuzma is trapped over at the top of the key, looks to dump it off to Giannis, and they swing it around the timeline. Green is going to pass it to Turner for a tray, and Miles Turner. We know he's a very good three-point shooter if you leave him wide open, and he makes another one. 59 points for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's 3 for 7 shooting-wise from the field today, and he does have 8 points. Atlanta can't get a bucket on the other side. Milwaukee has numbers out in transition as Kuzma on the catch and shoot trifecta, and that's going to doink off the right side of the rim. Tried to launch it over from the near wing, and it just did not go on down. Daniels looking to pass it, finds a cutting man down low. It's Corey Kispert, and Kispert kisses it off the window, and that one is good. Nice pass there by Dyson Daniels, being a facilitator and doing a good job getting his teammates involved. 59-42, Atlanta down by 17. Kennard, or A.J. Green that is, down low, finds Miles Turner, and Turner throws it away. It's intercepted by Corey Kispert. Johnson going downhill, parts the Red Sea, puts up a layup. Oh, he couldn't get it. Oh, man. I thought he had that. Wasn't able to do so. Giannis goes flying down over towards the rack, and he's fouled by Kispert. And he'll go to the line for two. I mean, not much that you can do there if you're Corey Kispert, a guy that is just going to outmuscle you in all facets if he just wants to take it right over to the cup. That's just what he does, and he'll head to the line for a pair of foul shots. On the first day, he became eligible to be moved. Fifth-year forward Jonathan Kuminga demanded a trade away from the Golden State Warriors, league sources told ESPN. Oh, man. JJ, do you see the Sixers making any moves before the deadline? Oh, that's a good question. Do I see them making any moves? I do, but I don't think that it's going to be for a big splash. I don't know specifically who they're going to try to go after. 10:09 left to go in the third quarter. But what I really think that they should do, in all honesty, is they should try. Obviously, you want to try to shop. You know, if you can get any type of player to help this team get better, yes, of course, you have to try to do that. But I think that the best option, the most likable option, is that they're going to try to continue to build this team chemistry that they have with Paul George, with Joel Embiid, and with Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe. And I think that probably is their best option right now. I would love it if the 76ers could get a good package for any of Paul George or Joel Embiid. I would really like to see if they can get like a better player, but it's tough. Like you're not going to be able to most likely do that. So I think that their best option right now is pretty much to stay as put with their core. Maybe try to get another really good guard. See what you can get maybe for Jared McKean. If you can get a really good player for him, I would take that and then have an upgrade that way. I don't know. 60-42 is the score as Giannis makes the second foul shot. But let me know what you think down below, because I think that's like a really good question. Here's Johnson on a kick out, or Dyson Daniels on a kick out over to Johnson, and one more for a three. That's up, and that's good. Oh, man, 60-45. Nickeil Alexander-Walker knocks down the first tray of the half for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 15-point ball game. 9:40 left to go in quarter number 3. Kuzma works around the screen, gives it back to Giannis. Giannis with a no-look pass to Turner for three. Oh, he's a wizard. He had eyes behind his back. And Miles Turner's heating up like a microwave score. 63-45. Johnson for three on the other side. Bingo! Jalen Johnson got a little bit of space over on the near wing, and he said, you know what, if Miles Turner can make a three, I'll make a three on the other side, and it worked. Giannis looking to hand it off to somebody. He'll hand it off to Turner. Another three by Miles. Yes! Oh, Miles Turner is unconscious. That's now 3 threes in a row for Miles. Keep feeding the hot hand, they say out in Milwaukee. 14 points now for Miles Turner, and he has made 3 threes in a row. Atlanta just cannot get a bucket on the other side of his Onyeka Okongwu, who missed the reverse layup. And now Giannis looking to pass it to somebody. And he said he's going to take a fadeaway foul line jumper. He was looking to pass it. He faked everybody out. Giannis took a 2, and they're actually going to wave the shot off. I don't know why, because there was a foul away from the play, and they're going to say that the foul was before the shot. What? Giannis just made a really good play there. He even faked me out. He was looking to pass it and then said, you know what, I'm just going to take the shot. And, yeah. So it was a personal foul. They actually called an offensive foul. I don't really know why. It was on Milwaukee. Here's a floater. That's no good. 8:30 left to go in the third quarter. Giannis gets it out in transition. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is guarding him. That's going to be tough. Giannis goes down the lane, and I'll tell you what, he just made a 2. And again, they're going to say that it was another foul on the floor. Oh, my gosh. They're going to say that he got fouled by Nickeil Alexander-Walker before he put up the shot. I don't know what's going on. But my goodness. Giannis actually got called for an offensive foul on that right before he made that mid-range jumper. When he faked the pass, they called an offensive foul on him, and I didn't really see much contact there, so that was a terrible call. 66-48. Green for three. Yes! 69-48. And Milwaukee comes firing out of the gates from downtown. And timeout by Quinn Snyder. Places, I'm happy with the team now. If more consistent, but definitely not ruling out adding a bench piece or two if the deal is right. And I agree. I do. I agree with that statement. If you can make the team better now, go for it. Man, there's still a chance. Let's go, baby. Places, I agree, JJ. If they could move Joel or PG, but probably won't happen. I just hope that they stay healthy. Yeah, I see. This is what I think. Okay, you have to understand this too. Okay, so if the 76ers right now are trying to win, if they're trying to contend this year. We've seen in the past, and I brought this up a lot of times in my chat when I'm doing these streams, okay? When you add in a big-time piece like a Giannis or a guy that changes your offense, it is so tough to just be – you have to be able to, like – it's not a seamless fit because it's a different type of an offense. So when somebody brought up to me the other day, well – if they get a Giannis if they get Giannis, right, like they're contenders. And while I agree with that type of a statement, if they get Giannis, let's just say for Joel Embiid, which I don't think is going to happen. I don't think that would ever happen. But even if they get Giannis for Joel Embiid, it's a different style of an offense. And you're telling Tyrese Maxey now, who is your number one option, that he has to play and he has to figure it out now with Giannis. It's going to take a little bit of time for them to just develop chemistry. Like Tyrese has really good chemistry with Joel, and not saying that it wouldn't work, but how many times in the past have we seen not even just the Sixers, but other teams make a franchise-changing type of a move, and they only have a couple of months to just figure it out, and then they go to the playoffs and they just are either A, a first-round exit, or B, they just don't do well in the second round. We got James Harden a couple of years ago at the deadline. It took the Sixers a little bit of time to figure out that two-man game between James Harden and Joel Embiid. They got Jimmy Butler at the trade deadline like 5 years ago. It really took a lot of time for them to develop, and I'd rather have that happen during a full season because it's not like that those types of guys can just figure it out in the playoffs, you know? So, like, you need to – if the Sixers – long story short, as I stumble on my words, and I apologize about this, if the Sixers are trying to win now, their best option right now, as we speak, is just for their trade deadline acquisition, chemistry. That's their best trade deadline acquisition, plus maybe a nice solid role player, somebody that can fit in to the offense, or even just on the defensive side. I think that is really where they are and where they should be heading. 69-48, 7:55 to go in the third quarter. Here comes Atlanta over on the other side. It's a 21-point deficit. Daniels looking to pass it over to Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and his tray is way off. Okongwu tried to get the rebound, but it tipped on into the hands of Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here comes Giannis spinning, rolling downhill. Could not hit the reverse layup that time. It just hit off the left side of the rim. Daniels got the rebound, kicks it out to Jalen Johnson, and his three-point shot is good. It's back to an 18-point ball game. Jalen Johnson starting to heat up, folks. He's starting to make some shots, too, from downtown. Kyle Kuzma gets it over at the logo, looks to pass it to Giannis Antetokounmpo on a bouncer, and he hands it back off to Kuzma. Kuzma downhill, wide open. Ryan Rollins, reverse layup, right down in the dunker spot. Nobody guarded him. 71-51, and 7:07 to go in the third quarter, and we're going to have an offensive foul called. That's going to be on Onyeka Okongwu. And so Milwaukee will get the basketball back. I would love Quickly or Kuminga or Markkanen, but that would mean someone would want PG or Embiid. I agree with that. I agree. Vanderbilt from LA would be a nice, and maybe a McKean and a pick could get him but I don't know, he says. Green catches, puts up a three again. Oh my goodness. Hey, Trey Green is on fire. And that is now his 5th three that he has made in this game. Here's another Trey on the other side, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker makes it back to a 20-point ball game with 6:33 remaining in the third quarter. It was a 24-point lead for the Milwaukee Bucks at 1 point. And it's down to 20, only by 4 points, really. Giannis looking to hand it off again. Gives it back over to A.J. Green. Green at the top of the perimeter. Crosses over and gets it back to Giannis. A little two-man game between the both of them. Green puts up another tray. He needed a heat check there. That was way off the mark. Alexander Walker climbs the ladder and hauls in the miss. Down low is Okongwu. He just mistimed the alley-oop jam, and Giannis will follow up and throw a dime downhill to Kuzma. One more outside again. Another three by Green, and he's just a little bit cold over the last 2 shots. Hasn't been able to knock those down. Daniels with a layup on the other side. Count it, and a foul. Play there. Dyson Daniels going to the line for an and one opportunity. Young Love fastest puts CJ in. What else? Hawks getting dubbed in MLK hometown on MLK Day is diabolical. I didn't even want to think about it like that way. Spot on take, JJ. Giannis would be great, but restarting chemistry could set them back for sure. This is Maxi's team 100%. Yeah, like that's really how I feel. And like we've seen so many years where it's like, all right, like they get a boost, and on paper it looks great, but I need to just see it. I need to see them gel, and that takes time. It's like statistically, would that make the team better this year? Absolutely, absolutely it would. But it takes time. It takes time to do things. Not, the world wasn't created in a day. Giannis gets it over at the top of the key. It takes time to just be able to develop those types of stuff. Miles Turner puts up a tough 2. That was great defense by the Atlanta Hawks. Oh, man. 5:15 left to go in the third quarter. Krejci downhill, looking to pass it over to McCollum. McCollum looking again to hand it off. And he'll get it on back over at the top of the key. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. McCollum drives it inside. Looks to pass it outside to Daniels. His three-point shot is up. It's no good. Johnson gets the offensive rebound, and they'll hit the reset button. He puts up a 3. Don't know why he did that. And Miles Turner's going to grab his miss. He was not even in rhythm at all whatsoever, and he just put up a three-pointer off balance. Johnson, though, comes up with a steal. Bad play by Milwaukee. Outlet pass, and there's a solo shot. It's up, and that one is good. That was Daniels who got the steal. That's what he does. And Jalen Johnson threw it down, and now all of a sudden it's a 15-point ball game with 4:45 to go. 8-0 run by the Atlanta Hawks, and they're not done yet. What's up, Scott? How you doing, man? There we go. Now we're going to turn it on. Nice. How's your day going, Scott? How is your day going so far? 2 more subs until we get to the 8260 marker. Again, my name is Jason Joseph. We have people that are in the shadows. We got 76 people tuning on in, and we got 41 likes. Let's get to the 50 marker, folks. If you have not hit the thumbs up button yet, it's free. Same thing with the subscribe button as well. We go on for the Sixers, the Phillies, and the Eagles, and we try to cover other NBA games, too, on this channel as well. I hope that you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. And hopefully you're celebrating your day off if you do have a day off. It's obviously a huge day in history, and I hope that you guys are doing well. I do. I was going to say other scores around the NBA, but there are none. There are none. There are no other scores around the NBA. Now, Buffalo is taking on the Carolina Hurricanes in the NHL. For those of you that follow hockey, it is a 1-1 game over there with 12:45 left to go in the second period. Dolan just got his 7th goal of the season, and he's been playing well. Capitals play the Avalanche at 4 o'clock. Penguins play the Kraken at 5. The Sharks are going to play against the Florida Panthers at 6. And then the Wild play the Maple Leafs at 7:30. The Flyers are on at 8 o'clock. They play out in Las Vegas. That should be fun. But the Flyers have not been playing fun hockey at all whatsoever. I blame it on myself because I went to that game when they played against the Maple Leafs like 2 weeks ago, and they haven't won a game ever since. So it's my fault, Philly fans, and I apologize. The Jets are out in Chicago tonight. They're taking on the Blackhawks. That game is at 8:30. The Devils play against the Calgary Flames at 9 o'clock. The Islanders are in Vancouver. That should be fun. Peterson going up against Barzal. Oof, that's a good matchup. 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time is that game. And the Anaheim Ducks playing at the Honda Center tonight out against the New York Rangers. As far as the NBA goes, the rest of the schedule for today is as follows. Well, the Thunder actually are playing the Cavs right now. That game just got started. I forgot that game is just underway. It's a 6-5 Cavaliers lead. Obviously, they just got started early. The Clippers play the Wizards at 3 o'clock. You also have the Mavericks taking on the Knicks. That game is going to be at 5 o'clock out in New York. Karl Anthony Towns going up against Najee Marshall. Interesting matchup there. No Anthony Davis. Spurs play the Jazz at 5. And then the Sixers host the Pacers at 7 o'clock. The Nets are playing out at the Barclays Center at 7:30 against the Phoenix Suns. And the Celtics play the Pistons at 8 o'clock. And at 10 o'clock tonight, it'll be Heat versus Warriors. All right, back to the game. Miles Turner gets the ball knocked away by Dyson Daniels. That's his 2nd steal in a row. Gives it back over to Jalen Johnson. Nearly got it hit. Daniels gets it back at the top of the key. Spins, turns, looks to pass it down low, and gives it back over to Krejci. And his layup is up, and it's good. It's a 13-point game now. All of a sudden, they were down by 24, and now it's a 13-point ball game. A 10-0 run by the Atlanta Hawks over the last 2.5 minutes. There's a ball that gets slapped on out of bounds. It went off of Kevin Porter's left hand, and then it was touched by Jalen Johnson. And so it'll still be Milwaukee basketball. Let's go, man. My day is going by good. Bucks by 20 plus, says Anthony. Anthony, what's going on? Great to have midday hoops, says Calvin. I hear you, man. I hear you loud and clear. Blaze Radio, thumb it up, people. Best price. It's free, 90 free. Yes, sir. And please, again, drop your link down below, my guy, because you do an awesome job, and I want to make sure that, of course, I give you the courtesy, to just drop your link because, I want you to grow as well. I want everybody to grow on here. I really do. Everybody that deserves it. Here is foul shot number 1. That one is good. And so is foul shot number 2. It's a 15-point ball game, 76-61. All right, here we go. C.J. McCollum has it. He's going to take it over towards the near side of the court, and now swings it over towards the foul line. McCollum looking to find Jalen Johnson, cut into the basket, and it's stolen by Milwaukee. Kuzma on the drive to the basket. Eurostep gets the ball knocked away. Johnson comes up with a loose ball on the ground and hands it off to Dyson Daniels. And again, Atlanta has possession with 3.5 minutes left to go. Daniels on the drive to the basket, pump fakes, and passes it out over to Jalen Johnson, but it went off of Porter's hands and out of bounds. It'll still be Atlanta basketball. OKC did just tip off. Yep, I just saw that. Huge day for the NBA. Over on the Twitch side of things, Fat Lacy's, what's going on? Make sure you follow us over on Twitch too. We're live over there. 7 steals for the Hawks, 5 for the Bucks. Johnson inbounds it and gets the little handoff there. McCollum looking to pass it down low, and we have another foul. It's on Kyle Kuzma. Are they in the bonus already? 3 minutes and 22 seconds to go. I don't think that they are. I was looking. Sometimes on the NBC Sports graphic, you can tell if the team is in the bonus. On the Peacock one, though, you really can't tell. CJ gets the inbound pass yet again. Works around the screen, almost threw it away, And instead, it goes into the hands of V. Krejci, who takes it down low towards the baseline. Dyson Daniels on the drive to the basket. Good play call there. That one is up, and that one is good. It's back to a 13-point ball game with 3:05 left to go in the third quarter. 26 points for the Hawks in this third, and 22 for the Milwaukee Bucks. 3 minutes to go. A handoff to Porter Jr. Drives it down the lane, kicks it out over to Kuzma on the near corner. The ball finds the man over at the top of the key. Portis takes it over to the foul line, puts up a foul line. Jay spins, turns, and he can't hit it. That was a good try there, but the Atlanta Hawks corral the miss. Johnson looking to try to post up Kuzma down low. They're going to call blocking foul, and Johnson will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws. They're getting Jalen Johnson more involved, and the Milwaukee defense has just not done a great job against him here in this second half. He's been making it look so easy, Jalen Johnson. He'll go to the line. He has 20 points in this game. Appreciate you, JJ. Of course, man. Of course. You are the best. You're my guy. Shout out to the Hardcore Sports Network. Shout out to Mitch. Shout out to Blaze. Shout out to Philly Halftime. Shout out to all of them, man. They do a great job. Foul shot number 1 is up, and that's good by Jalen Johnson. And free throw number 2 coming on up. Folks, if you are new to the channel, we do like an old school radio play-by-play style for Sixers basketball, Eagles football, and for Phillies baseball on the channel as well. The second free throw, good as gold for Jalen Johnson. It's an 11-point ball game. Milwaukee was up by as many as 24 points. 2:33 left to go in the third quarter. Johnson playing defense as Porter Jr. passes it over to Bobby Portis, and he throws it away. Oh, my goodness. The Atlanta Hawks could cut this into single digits. Giannis is over on the bench. Just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. I told Cam to let you know that I appreciate that, says Rising Rhino. 2:20 left to go in the third quarter. All right, McCollum looks to pass it, and he throws a bad pass. It's intercepted by Milwaukee. They have numbers on the other side. Bobby Portis slows up, though, and he gets it back over down low on the block. Portis looking to try to post up against Daniels, puts up a 2, and it was good. It was a small guy, again, not only so much that you can do. It's a 78-65 game. Here we go. Johnson again looking for a little pick and roll here between him and Alexander Walker. Now he's a screener, and Alexander crosses over at the top of the key, swings it outside. There's a 3 by Atlanta. That's no good. Offensive rebound saved by C.J. McCollum, but intercepted by a Milwaukee Bucks player. Oh, man. Green catches, puts up a 3 on the other side. That one won't fall. Milwaukee's been nice cold from 3 in this game as far as the second quarter goes, or the second half goes. Alexander Walker just drove it right down Broadway, and he just hit a really tough acrobatic layup and kissed it high off the window. It's now 78-67. All right, Milwaukee again, looking to drive it down low. Kevin Porter Jr. gets the ball knocked away again. Atlanta comes up with its 5th steal of the quarter. Johnson looks to float it up inside, and it's a single-digit ball game. 9-point lead now for the Milwaukee Bucks with 1:03 left to go. Jalen Johnson is just going off now. An 18-4 run by the Atlanta Hawks. 55 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Porter gets it back over to Portis, over towards the near side. Portis looking to buzz his way down low against his defender, and he has his way. Now they're finally trying to go to Bobby Portis and trying to have him post up. 80-69, 43 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Alexander Walker looks to pass it over on the outside, and Atlanta again nearly turned it over again. That was Newell who almost fumbled the basketball. Almost doesn't count, though. Johnson with the runner with the left hand. No. And rebounded by the Milwaukee Bucks. 27 seconds to go. 8 seconds differentiated in the shot clock from the game clock. And it's Milwaukee who's in no particular hurry. Green to Porter over Portis, excuse me. No, it is Porter at the top of the perimeter. Porter takes it over towards the far side of the wing, and we have a foul. It is a foul that's going to be called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker with 12.5 seconds left to go, and we're going to have a couple of substitutions. Dyson Daniels for Atlanta, and Muhammad Gay will come on in for C.J. McCollum and Asa Newell. Where will the Phillies Sixers game be on TV? I think it's on NBC Sports tonight. 80-69, 12.5 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And Milwaukee is going to inbound it yet again. A.J. Green, Bobby Portis, Pete Nance, Gary Harris, and Kevin Porter Jr. are all out there for the Bucks. I'm shocked that they're leaving Giannis out for this long. He is just, they're just going on a run. Here's a steal. It went off of Portis' hand, and another one taken away by the Atlanta Hawks. Bad turnovers for the Milwaukee Bucks. Alexander Walker puts up a three on the other side, and he's fouled. The closeout was no good by A.J. Green, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker's going to go to the line for 3 free throws, and Doc Rivers has his hands on his head. They were up by 24 points, and now it could be an 8-point ball game. They could cut 2/3 of the deficit with these 3 free throws. What do you know? Oh, my goodness. Alexander Walker at the line. First free throw, he got it. He's 1 for 1, has to make 2 more. 91,742 subs till your silver plaques. That's rising right now. Hey, man, you know what? Every day, man, we're just working. And we appreciate, it's not all about the subs. It really isn't. I love doing this. I love calling games, and I'm just really thankful that we have an awesome community on here. But if you guys do want to sub it up, you're more than welcome to do so. Foul shot number 1 was good. Foul shot number 2 was good, too. And here's foul shot number 3. He's made all foul shots. All right, here we go. A 3/4 court shot by A.J. Green, and that is going to do it. It's an 8-point ball game. The Atlanta Hawks put up 34 points in the third quarter, and they outscore the Bucks 34-26. One more quarter left to go. How is Rollins looking in this game so far? He's been quiet, man. Rollins has been very quiet. Really. 11 points, 22 minutes, 3 rebounds. He had some noise in the first half. He made a 3, but not really much. CJ's getting no points. CJ McCollum in this game, if you're wondering, 5 points. Oh, man. 80-72. And we got one more quarter left to go, baby. Rising Rhino again. Drop your link down below, my friend. 10K balloon is coming soon, says Rising Rhino. Dude, you're such a troll. You are such a troll, man. You really are. I love you, buddy. You're the best, but you're such a troll. I meant to say, okay, thank you. I definitely am going to be to try to tune on in and to watch with you tonight. Scott, you are the man, dude. I probably say this a lot all the time, man, but, you've been coming on ever since we've been doing the Phillies games, and I have nothing but so much appreciation for you. Just hearing, of course, about you and your family and your story. You really are an inspiration, man. You really are. So thank you for not only coming on here all the time, but just for being for supporting the channel, but also, just being an inspiration, not just for me, but for other people that have been on here too within the community. We love you, buddy. We do. On point guard play, you have to control the lead if you're Rollins. Yeah. Look, okay, Rollins started off the year really strong. He did. Ryan Rollins, I just remember when he played against the 76ers, he was going off. He was doing his thing. The last time that he had 20 points in the game, you have to go back to the Charlotte game, which was on January 2nd. But that guy was doing some really good things. And look, I understand that. I understand that things happen, right? He was getting a little bit more playing time, and now the playing time. He still is getting a lot of playing time. He played 26 minutes in his last game, but he's sort of hit a wall a little bit, Oh man. Let's go Hawks, though, says C-Flying. Hit those sub buttons, folks. How many likes do we have? Get out of the shadows. Come up, hit that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. It is free. It is most certainly free. Later tonight, we got the 76ers playing against the Indiana Pacers. We do hope that you guys are going to be on for that. Ooh. Breaking news. Is it breaking news? What? Huh? What? Phillies related? Now I don't get service. Come on. What's going on? How do I not get service on my phone? Is it connected to the wrong Wi-Fi? What's going on? Why is there suspense? I don't want suspense. I want to know. Well, it just happened. After Suarez signed a 5-year, $130 million deal with the Red Sox, Phillies eye Framber Valdez. If they get Framber Valdez, I will be so happy with that. If they get Framber Valdez, that would be awesome. I'd rather have Valdez over Bellinger. That would be great. 80-72, 11:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Got to drop that short as soon as this is done. That the Phillies are going to eye Framber Valdez, and maybe we might go live for a podcast about that. All right, so, but of course we got to focus on things right now. It's an 80-72 game. Again, Milwaukee was up by as many as 24 points. The ball gets knocked on out of bounds, and it's still going to be Atlanta basketball. 6 seconds are left on the shot clock here. Dyson Daniels out there along with Okongwu, Newell, Kennard, and Krejci, and still no Giannis out there. Again, they're getting cooked without him. Daniels looking to pass it over to Okongwu. He finds Daniels wide open down in the dunker spot. It's a 2-possession game. And Doc Rivers still can't believe it. I mean, Giannis is still on your bench, man. He's still on your bench. He's been sitting for like 4 minutes. It's been unbelievable. Here's a shot that goes up, and that's no good. That's denied. And so Atlanta, again, has numbers on the other side. They could cut it to a one-possession game, particularly here. Unfortunately, though, for their sake, they just turned it over. Dyson Daniels tried to throw it over to Pete Nance, and he was out of bounds. Oh, man. That was big there, too. 80-74 is the score. It's like Doc Rivers is just sitting there just watching the collapse happen again. I mean, we're so used to that as just Sixers fans, just watching what would happen when Doc Rivers was coaching. So I hear you. Here's Portis again with the foul line. Jay, that one is good. Bobby Portis bailing everybody out with a 2 there to make it back to a 3-possession game. 82-74, 11 minutes to go in quarter number 4. Bobby has 16 points. He's 7 for 11 from the field. Daniels gets it over towards the near side. Looks to pass it over to Krejci. And Krejci again takes it back over to Daniels. Daniels looks to pass it out, and it's going to be intercepted as the Bucks again are just going to go up with a layup out in transition, and that one is good. 84-74. Score isn't keeping up on top. I apologize about that. Yeah, I mean, there's not much that I can do. It might be a little bit ahead, but there's nothing I can do about that. Daniels again on the drive, puts it up not once, not twice, and on the third try, he can't get it either. He tried to tip it up and in a couple of times, just could not get the bounce. Portis towards the near side. He'll get it back. He'll hand it off and get it back over to Kevin Porter Jr., who looks to ISO, who looks to go down the lane, finish with a tough layup inside. Count it! Hit a foul! 86-74, 10-10 to go. Milwaukee now on a 6-0 run. As they say, you know what, we got to get our offense going. Hawks are going to take a timeout. The foul was on Onyeka Okongwu, and so Atlanta will burn another timeout. They only have 2 left, folks. Just 2 left. Mike says no problem. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. There's, unfortunately, all the other content creators have the same problem, too. There's, like, no way to delay the score unless we were physically at the game. It sucks. It sucks. But it is what it is. You make the most out of it, right? Control what you can control, as my friend Lomball would say. Two more subs, baby. 2 more till we get to the 82-60 marker. Nice. 86-74, 10-10 to go in this game. It is 3:02 p.m. Eastern Time. The name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Usual Hawks game. Play from behind, have a spurt, and fade out late, says Mike. You know what? I see those. For those of you that I don't know if you guys keep up with Grassi, but you know, I see that he posts these like fan reactions to like every single game. I can just imagine like what the reaction is like when there's, you know, just from like both sides right now. Like the Hawks are like, well. Literally like what you just said. Usual Hawks game, play from behind, have a spurt, and fade out late. And then the Bucks are thinking to themselves, well, here's another Doc Rivers performance right here. You know, like both teams are just nervous. And it's just funny looking at the neutral side of things, sort of playing that zoom out character, if you will. Deuces Gooses, yo, I have over 208.5 points throughout the game locked. What do you think we're going to be hitting today, says Khan. What's up, Khan? I hope I said that name correctly. Kanish, what's going on, Kanish? How you doing, man? Do I think that that you're going to be fine? I don't know. I really don't know. It's at, what was it, 150? I could see it going into overtime. I could see it going into overtime for sure. And I think that's probably going to be your best bet. But what do I know? You know, Long Ball went a month without streaming a few months back, says Ryzen Rhino. Dude, you are such a troll. You really are. You really are, man. Sometimes I'm reading your chats and I'm like, dude, I know he's gonna say something trollish. I know that it's gonna be all these inside jokes that you and I have, or something's gonna come on up. You were such a troll, dude. 86-74. It's a 12-point game. 10-10 to go. I guess you're off today. I guess you are. I don't think that they're gonna hit 208.5 points. Is Mike? Yeah, I think that your best bet is probably gonna be OT. I really do. Because the Atlanta Hawks, that means that the Hawks are going to have to make a lot of shots, and so are the Bucks. It's 160 right now with 10 minutes left, says Kanish. Yeah, I see. I can do the math, my friend. I see. Yeah, I know. Oh, man. But Kanish, thanks so much for being on here. Hopefully you'll stay and continue to come back on. We got a Sixers game tonight. Sixers play against the Indiana Pacers. We cover the Sixers primarily on this channel. Sixers, Phillies, and Eagles. Or what we mainly do. Please, again, though, make sure that you go subscribe to Rising Rhino for all your football needs. He'll be doing the AFC and NFC championship games on Sunday, and of course, he's doing the Puppy Bowl. He might be doing the Pro Bowl, and he's definitely doing the Super Bowl. Hawks Jalen Johnson under 39, and right now he's at 37. Well, good luck to you. 87-76, 10:08 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And it's an 11-point lead for the Milwaukee Bucks. Excuse me. Johnson looking to pass it over towards the near side. He'll get it back over on the far wing, and he's being guarded. Still no Giannis in this game, by the way. Just wanted to continue to make sure that I mentioned that he's been out for 6 minutes. He's just over on the bench. Johnson with a baby hook inside. That one is up, and that one is good. It's an 87-76 game. It's Green, Rollins, Portis, Nance, and Porter Jr. out there for the Bucks. Portis Jr. for three. There it is. It's no good, though. Jalen Johnson comes up with the rebound. Johnson, Alexander Walker, Newell, Kennard, and Kreschke are in the lineup for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's a catch-and-shoot trifecta for Atlanta. That one won't go. Offensive rebound by Johnson. He pump fakes on the three. Gives it back to Alexander Walker, and that shot is short. Alexander Walker attempted one from the near wing, and he had it in stride. Just could not capitalize. The shot was short, and Milwaukee has the rock again. A line drive laser that's up, and that one is good. That is a huge three that Milwaukee just made to give them now 90 points. It's a 90-76 ball game. Big shot by Pete Nance. Here's Johnson looking for some help, finding Newell down low. Nobody was covering him, and he slams it on home. Back to a 12-point ball game, and still 8 minutes and 48 seconds remain in this game so far. Atlanta in this game, 5 for 32 from downtown. They've made 4 of their 5 threes here in the second half already. Kennard gets the rebound off of a missed shot by a Bucks player. And again, here come Atlanta downhill. Alexander Walker, tough finish. Can he get it? No. Jalen Johnson got boxed on in, and he couldn't make the layup anyways. And Milwaukee, are they going to have a jump ball here? I don't know, but the ball sort of got tugged by a Hawks player. And yes, they will have a jump ball. Sorry, was there a little bit of static in the background there? That's happened 2 times today, and I don't know why. So that's something for me to keep my eye on. Can you let me know, though, if you heard a little bit of some static? 8:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. I'll have to check out my headphones to see if something is wrong. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's me just hallucinating. I don't know. 90-78 jump ball here for the Atlanta Hawks and the Milwaukee Bucks, and Atlanta's going to win the tip-off there. Rollins lost it. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker has it for the Atlanta Hawks. Giannis is back out there finally with 8:08 left to go. Down low is Kreschke. Gives it back to Johnson. Kennard thought about taking the three, pump faked, and now gives it back outside, and the three-point shot is no good by Kreschke. And Giannis gets the rebound. 7:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Again, driving inside, kicking it out over towards the far side. Milwaukee trying to just provide some good ball movement here. Giannis gets it over on the low block, gets the ball stripped and stolen. Krejci got a hand on it, and Alexander Walker comes away with the steal. Awesome job by the Atlanta defense. They've been forcing a lot of steals. They can't capitalize on a three, though. It's airballed once again, and that was Corey Kispert. He's been known to be a very good three-point shooter, but he just airballed a three. Giannis drives it down Broadway, and he puts up a shot. He is going to be fouled, though. 7:23 to go. Time for some water. It's 160 right now. Yeah, it's at 171 now. 90-78 with 7 minutes and 23 seconds left remaining in this fourth quarter. Welcome aboard, everybody. The name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play by Play with JJ. We're doing some NBA coverage today. We got the Sixers later tonight at 7:30. The Bucks are going to inbound it here. Kevin Porter Jr. gets it, crosses over with the left hand, crosses back on over with the right hand, finds Giannis down low, and a kick out for a three by Kuzma. Not that time. And rebounded by Atlanta. They could cut it to a single-digit lead here with a three if they choose to do so. Johnson trying to get some space, finds an open shooter. That's Kispert for three. It's short, and a volleyballed all the way back out to Jalen Johnson. It looks like that Okongwu got a hand on it. Johnson kicks it out. Alexander Walker, his tray. Bingo! 90-81, timeout taken by the Bucks. They got the three, and that was a clutch rebound. Gave a lot of credit to Atlanta for just staying with the play there. 9-point deficit for the Atlanta Hawks. Ooh, boy. They came into the fourth quarter trailing by 8. And they're still within striking distance. Crazy. I love afternoon hoops. I wish that this happened more during the week. I really do. It's fun. It's so much fun. But it is what it is. When's the next, weekday afternoon basketball game? It's almost unheard of during the NBA season. It really is. I don't know. I'm looking at the Monday schedules. I don't think it's happening again. I think that these are just special ones because people are off of school. And it's a good marketing strategy, too. I mean, obviously, they're having these on during the afternoon. It's not the best, especially for the NBA. But for baseball, it works. For baseball, it's great. And we love afternoon baseball during the week. But I wish that there were more during the NBA season. That'd be kind of fun. Kuzma, bro, what a game this is. Yeah, it's been quite a game, that's for sure. 2 more subs till we get to that 8260 marker. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. How many people do we have rocking with us right now? Let us know. I'll find out myself. I will find out right now. The phone is now fully charged. That's a good thing. It's been quite a game, that's for sure. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. We have 79 people watching. 47 of you have hit the thumbs up button. What are you guys waiting for? I give you this content for free. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, folks. It's just a nice way to support the channel. It's a good way to give back to the community, and it really does help. It does. It really does help. Is the All-Star game in L.A. this year? Does anybody know? Is the All-Star game in L.A. this year? I think it is. But I cannot check right now. I'm just curious because the MLB All-Star Game is in Philly this year, and I'm trying to see if there's a way. If there's a way that I might be able to get in because I would love to cover that. I really would. Can the Hawks come back, says Ankin? I think anything is possible, especially with the way that Doc Rivers has been coaching this game. I think that anything is possible for sure. All right, here we go. Are we going to start things off now, or are they just showing a replay? I got a little bit confused because, again, we're a little bit behind. So and I see that the scoreboard is a little bit ahead. There's nothing I can do about that, folks. Nothing I can do. I know that people ask all the time, like, why is the scoreboard ahead? I can't do anything about it. But I'd rather have the score up there than not the score, because people have always said, well, leave the score up there anyway. 6:56 left to go in the fourth quarter. It'll be in the new Clippers Stadium this year. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. What's up, Sema Fox? How you doing? On to hit the thumbs up button for you. Thank you very much. 90-81, here we go. Giannis has it over at the top of the key. Swings it over towards the outside. AJ Green has it now, and Green looking to drive it down the lane with the left hand, and steps back, puts up a foul line. J connects. Big shot there. That was actually Ryan Rollins. Excuse me. Why have I mixed them up today? That's like something that's on my end. I know that, again, like, we haven't really studied and done as much research. 92-81, 6:25 left to go in the fourth quarter, but even still. So the shot's up, and it was good by Ryan Rollins. CJ McCollum's going to get fouled by Rollins over on the other side, and the veteran will attempt 2 free throws. He's been a very good foul shooter during his career, of course. CJ McCollum, not really much of a surprise at the age of 34 years old, averaging 18.5 points per game. He's coming off the bench, though, for the Atlanta Hawks. 3.5 rebounds, 3.6 assists as well. And he will be at the line to shoot 2 free throws here. Hi, JJ, on for the thumbs up. Again, thank you so much, Sema Fox. I really appreciate that. I do. First free throw, it's good. And that'll cut it to a 10-point game. As a foul shooter in his career, he's only a 79% foul shooter. 79.7. They'll round it up to 80, but still, that's a little bit lower than you would think. I don't know. A little bit lower than I would think, just from watching him as an outsider. It's great that the 26 All-Star game will be in Philly with us. Yeah, it is. I agree with that. 92-83 is the score. It's now a 9-point ball game as Atlanta cuts it back to single digits again. They've done it a couple of times, but can they close the deal? Milwaukee. And here's Giannis driving inside, being the monster that he is. Lays it up and in. 94-83. And back to a double-digit lead for Milwaukee. Passing it over on the outside. CJ McCollum with the bounce pass to Jalen Johnson. Johnson looks to drive it downhill. He lost the ball for a second, comes back up with it, and I believe a foul will be called on Miles Turner. They called a foul on Miles Turner with 5:52 to go. But yeah, I agree. I'm so excited for the All-Star game in Philadelphia this year for baseball. It's going to be great. I really would like to try to cover some sort of content for it. I think that would be really good for the channel, and I can give you guys some more insight on things. We have another foul issued, and that's on Ryan Rollins. As soon as the ball was inbounded, Johnson got it. And I don't know how many more fouls they have to give. They don't, again, show if they're in the bonus or not, or anything like that. Oh, man. It's a 94-83 game. 5 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. McCollum gets it over on the near wing, takes it over towards the elbow, kicks it out again to Alexander Walker. His three-point shot is up, and that one is good. 94-86. Nickeil Alexander Walker makes it an 8-point ball game with 5:33 to go in the fourth quarter. And just like that, things have gotten interesting. 5:25 now as Giannis has it at the top of the key. He gets double-teamed, and now Jalen Johnson's guarding him all by himself. Hands it off. Here's a three-point shot that's up. It's no good. No foul called there. AJ Green could not make the shot. Jalen Johnson looking to hand it off to Nickeil Alexander Walker. Nearly fumbled the basketball, and he hands it off again to CJ McCollum. Drives it downhill. Puts up a shot. It's up. It's no good, but he's fouled. And he'll head to the line to shoot a pair of foul shots with 5:05 remaining. Very good. Very, very good. All right, so more free throws coming up for C.J. McCollum. As he got fouled right from behind. And McCollum at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Kevin Porter Jr. will come on in, and so will Dyson Daniels. First foul shot is up, and it's good to make it now 94-87. Now it's a 7-point ball game. Whew. Let's go. Love it. I love me some good basketball. McCollum at the line for one more. That one is up, and in and out it goes. It went halfway down the drain and just whistled on out at the last second. Giannis going downhill, fouled, and going back to the charity stripe with less than 5 minutes remaining. And Okongwu's the one who's guilty for slapping him right on the wrist. Okay, 94-87 with 4:58 to go in the fourth quarter. 19 points for Giannis, or 17, I should say. 17 and 15 for Antetokounmpo in this game. Foul shot number 1, he got it to make it 95-87. He did miss a couple of foul shots before. I think he's missed 4 in this game, but at one point he was 0 for 2 from the line. This is to give Milwaukee an 8-point lead. A 9-point lead, excuse me. Here we go, 95-87. Giannis' free throw. He knocks it down, and now it's a 9-point ball game. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Johnson looking for somebody wide open, inside, outside. They give it back to Alexander Walker. His three, he's on fire. And it's a 96-90 ball game with 4 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. And Giannis wants to slow the tempo down. It's a 2-possession game once again. Bucks are up by as many as 24. It's down to a 6-point game. Kuzma, floater, up, no good. And he'll head back to the line for more foul shots again. The foul was on McCollum. He did reach on in as he was shooting. That was not a good foul by him. Tell you, the one thing about the Atlanta Hawks that they've done a better job at in this half here is that they're playing such physical defense. They know that if the ball does go to Giannis, they're going to have a really tough time trying to, box him out. But they're very scrappy. They're getting steals. They're just being able to play with a much more physical tone, if you will. Kuzma can't knock down the first free throw, and his second foul shot is coming up right now. Kyle with 4 points in this game. He's 1 for 7 from the field, ice cold in this game, and only 1 rebound, too. He does make the second one, and it's back to a 7-point game with 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. 97-90. McCollum looking to try to take on Kyle Kuzma. Now he gets a switch, hands it off to Jalen Johnson. Johnson at the top of the key. Now over towards the far elbow. Gives it back over to Okongwu. And now CJ with 4 seconds left on the shot clock has to get over to the baseline. Baseline jump shot with the hand in his face. Got it. Oh, my gosh. CJ McCollum has been clutch over these last couple of minutes, and just like that, it's now a 5-point game. This is the closest that the Hawks have made it in quite some time. 3:50 left remaining in the fourth quarter. Green will reset it to Kyle Kuzma, who's now directing traffic. Kuzma at the logo, gets a screen by Giannis, pick and roll action. Kuzma layup up inside, good. Kyle Kuzma, offhanded shot, got it up. Great defense, better offense, 99-92. And Atlanta going to slow the tempo down. McCollum dribbling with the left hand, being guarded by Kyle Kuzma. Takes it towards the left side of the wing on the perimeter, and he'll hand it off again. And there's a floater that's up, and that was airballed. But offensive rebound by Okongwu, who's swinging it outside over to Nikhil Alexander Walker. Pump fake pass to McCollum for 3. Yes! Oh, yes, baby! C.J. McCollum is going off. And with 3:13 to go, it's a 4-point ball game. He is in takeover mode, and nothing that the Bucks can do to stop that guy. He has the fire emotes next to his name on 2K. Except it's IRL. Wow. Each team has 2 timeouts left now. This game is something. Milwaukee's choking. Need Giannis to shoot a 3, says 40 BJC. I don't know if that's going to happen now, especially with how close it is, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Again, folks, show courtesy to the channel by hitting the thumbs up button and subscribing. You guys are the absolute best. You guys are awesome. All right, I am going to minimize this. I might not look at chat, and I apologize, but I just do not want to see any sort of spoilers right now. I really don't. So I'm going to minimize chat right now, and I'm going to put this up on over here. there's CJ McCollum. He has been an absolute dog in this fourth quarter, coming up clutch and making big-time shots just to keep the Atlanta Hawks alive. What a ball game. It's a two-possession game, and both teams now fighting. So Milwaukee will get the inbounds, a 99-95 game. We'll see what Doc Rivers drew up out of this timeout. A handoff from Porter Jr. to Kyle Kuzma, who drives it inside, puts up a tough shot. No foul call, but he made it. 101-95, still a two-possession game with less than 3 minutes to go. Johnson, that's a pick, and he was looking outside as he ran down the lane. And now Dyson Daniels has it. The ball swings to Alexander Walker. His pass down the lane, puts up a shot, and he's fouled. Well, to get contact there from Miles Turner, 2 minutes and 47 seconds left, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker is going to buzz his way on over to the line. It's a 101-point game for the Milwaukee Bucks and 95 for the Atlanta Hawks. Oh, boy. Big shots here coming up for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And the first one, it is going to go down the drain. Hit the front side of the rim and went foul line left, but it got on down. Turner's going to take a seat now for the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't know why. Don't they want a rebounder out there? 101-96. 2:47 to go. Alexander Walker at the line for one more, and he knocks it down. It's a 4-point ball game with 2:47 remaining in the fourth quarter. Porter Jr. has it again for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the Hawks are yelling out defense. Portis with a catch-and-shoot three. Way too strong. Daniels gets the rebound. 2:33 to go. Atlanta can cut it to a one-possession game with a bucket here. Alexander Walker, his three-point shot's up. It's good! 1-point game. And we're down by 24. And it's a 101-100 ball game out at State Farm Arena. 2:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. And it's all coming down to the wire now. Porter goes up with a two. Tough shot. Rebound by Giannis. And a fight for the loose ball between Giannis and Johnson. And Johnson got it. Johnson won the tug of war. He goes down the lane. Puts up a two. But second time it's up. It's good. Are they going to count it, though? Are they going to count the second shot? He got fouled. He got fouled by Bobby Portis Jr. They won't count the second attempt. They said that on the first one that he got fouled by Bobby Portis, and we're going to go to the line again. Atlanta could take the lead. Obviously, they got to tie it first. Nickeil Alexander-Walker and CJ McCollum have been absolute monsters in this fourth quarter. Wow, what a game. 1:59 to go. Johnson for the tie. In and out it goes. Did he make it? Went out at the last second. Kyle Kuzma's now going to go on over to the bench. And again, you're wondering why Turner came out of the game for Milwaukee. He's a good rebounder. Johnson's second foul shot. He missed them both. Oh, my goodness. They had a golden opportunity to take the lead. Giannis got the rebound. He looks to try to go coast to coast. Spins, turns, puts up a baseline J. No. And Atlanta could take the lead again now. Atlanta has possession of the ball. They give it back over to the top of the key. Okongwu has it. A handoff to CJ McCollum, and McCollum got pushed by Giannis. 1:38 left to go in the fourth quarter. And another foul. Atlanta, I believe, is in the bonus. I believe that they are in the bonus. CJ, yeah, he got pushed. He got hacked by Giannis. I can't believe Jalen Johnson missed both of those free throws. I really cannot. 98 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. 101-100. Each team still has two timeouts left. McCollum at the line to try to tie the game with this free throw. It's up, and it's good. We're tied at 101. What a comeback. What a comeback by the Atlanta Hawks. And Doc Rivers, again, Quinn Snyder looks really happy, and Doc is just absolutely in defeat right now, it looks like. And the second foul shot, the Hawks take the lead. 102-101, their first lead of the game. Here's a three by Green on the other side. It's clutch. AJ Green knocking it down, getting some space. 104-102. Milwaukee was desperate, and they got the shot that they wanted. McCollum looking to take it to the top of the key, drive it downhill, swings it outside. Okongwu there, back to McCollum. McCollum was guarded by Portis. He has to pass it outside to Johnson. His three-point shot's up, and that one's good. Back and forth we go. We ride the seesaw. 105-104. Jalen Johnson with ice in his veins. 105 left to go in the fourth quarter. All eyes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. All right, Giannis has it. Hands it off to AJ Green. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pump fake by Porter on the three. It's up, and that one is good too. Everything's going in. Bobby Portis with a tray from the far corner again. And Milwaukee back out in front by 2. 48 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Johnson at the top of the key. Crosses over again. Drives it down the hill. Lost the ball. Giannis gets the steal. Giannis to Portis. Portis back to Giannis for 2. It's up, and he got it. Clutch shot there by Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Costly turnovers by the Atlanta Hawks down the stretch. 36.1 seconds left to go. What a thrower of a basketball game this is. Tell you what, AJ Green, you needed the bucket, he got it. Bobby Portis Jr. also was able to back up Giannis as well and hit a big-time shot for the Milwaukee Bucks. After Jalen Johnson responded with a three of his own, Milwaukee has had the answers over the last couple of possessions. Don't forget to like and subscribe, baby. Let's go. Excellent play, too, by Giannis. He got fouled by Johnson. And he says, let's go, dog. Let's go. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Jason Joseph. We do a radio style of a play-by-play call here on Play-by-Play with JJ. We do it for NBA basketball, NFL football, and MLB baseball as well. 109-105. Down to the wire we go. Timeout taken by Atlanta. With 36.1 seconds left, we have a second to just catch our breath. Oh, man. Great hoops down the stretch here. This is fun, man. You guys are the absolute best. And again, sorry I'm not looking at chat. You guys are absolutely awesome. Again, we do the Sixers. We cover the Sixers, the Phillies, and the Eagles on this channel. All right, they're going to inbound the basketball. We're going to go back. Okay, so we're not going to look at the score right now. 109-105. I'll get to the comments in a little bit. 36.1 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Atlanta's going to inbound the basketball. Daniels has it. Big possession for them. They're now on life support on this possession. Daniels looking to pass it over to C.J. McCollum. McCollum gets the inbound pass, drives it down the lane. Puts up a tough layup, and it's denied by Kyle Kuzma, and out of bounds it goes. Kuzma came right behind him and just swatted that basketball away and was able to play ferocious defense right on C.J. McCollum. 30.9 seconds left and 18 on the shot clock. Daniels with the inbound. He's going to have to pass it. He gives it back to Alexander Walker, trapped in the corner, finds Johnson. Johnson down low, puts up a shot, or gives it back to McCollum. McCollum's two is good. 109-107. Are they going to foul here? They're going to foul. Alexander Walker has it. 20 seconds left to go. What's Atlanta doing? They swing it out over towards the near side. Milwaukee, that is, and Kyle Kuzma's going to get fouled with 15.8 seconds left on the game clock. He was fouled by Dyson Daniels. I believe that they had a foul to give. I think that they did. But we'll see in just a few moments. Nice play there by C.J. McCollum. That was great defense by Ryan Rollins, and McCollum still was able to hit the turnaround shot. It was not a foul to give, excuse me. They're in the bonus. Kuzma's at the line. He's not really a good foul shooter. He missed one free throw just not too long ago. Atlanta still has one timeout left to burn. Milwaukee has two. Kuzma at the line. These are clutch foul shots. Here's foul shot number one by Kyle. Got it. 110-107 with 15.8 seconds left. And again, I can't necessarily understand why. And again, somebody can explain this to me. I don't know if he found out or anything. I don't think he did. But Miles Turner is not out there for the Milwaukee Bucks. Kuzma, second foul shot. Got it. He's clutch. 111-107. timeout by Atlanta. And they will take their final timeout of this game. Let's go. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, baby. Let's go. Shantae is here. OKC's playing the Cavs. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. What's up, Shantae? Punches from AJ Green, Bobby Portis, and Giannis. And, well, Atlanta's still not done yet. They have a chance at redemption here. I don't know. Do you take... I mean, they still have time left. They don't necessarily have to take a 3 here, but what do you guys think? If you're the Hawks, are you going to take the 3 here, or do you just try to get an easy 2 and then just foul? I don't know. We'll see. I don't think that they have to necessarily attempt a 3, but, of course, if you're Milwaukee, you got to guard the 3. And you don't want to foul. Do not want to foul if you're the Milwaukee Bucks. 15.8 seconds left to go. Atlanta will get to advance the basketball. Milwaukee saying, defense! All right, here we go. Daniels ready to get the ball. Right before the inbound, the referee has it. And here we go. Daniels looking to inbound it. Daniels has it. He's going to try to inbound it to somebody. Gives it up to Alexander Walker. Daniels back to Alexander Walker for 3. Yes! 12.3 seconds to go. Nikhil Alexander Walker made the 3. And a foul on the other side as Kuzma got the inbound pass. What a game for Nikhil Alexander Walker, giving the Hawks a chance. They called that play out of the timeout, and that was a perfectly executed play. Daniels was getting the attention down low. Milwaukee couldn't close out. Nikhil Alexander Walker, nothing but net on that 3 that he just attempted there. And so, we have some free throws coming up. Still time left. 11.4 seconds. Rollins at the line. Foul shot number 1. No good. It went in and out. Oh my goodness, Kispert is going to come back on in for the Atlanta Hawks. And again, there's no timeouts left. They don't even have to make a 3 to tie it now. Potentially, if Rollins makes this, he'll just have to make a 2. 11.4 seconds to go, 111 to 110 in a thriller of a game out at State Farm Arena. Gosh. This is great. Fans on their feet. Early afternoon basketball here on MLK Day. Rollins going to the line for one more. The ref gives him the ball. He's looking to take a quick breath for a second. Rollins takes 2 dribbles, puts up the foul shot, and that's good. 112-110. All right, no more timeouts left. Johnson's going to have to inbound it here. He gives it back to CJ McCollum. McCollum at the logo. Takes it into the front court. 5 seconds left to go. McCollum lost the ball for a second, gets it back, puts up a tough 2. It's up, and did he get fouled? No, and that, I believe, is going to do it. The Bucks got the rebound. 112 to 110. Is the final score. That's what they say. Yep, and Doc Rivers going to shake hands with Quinn Snyder. CJ McCollum fumbled the basketball. He got it right over to the elbow, and somebody got a hand in there. I believe it was Giannis. I couldn't tell. And then McCollum got the ball back. He went up with a really tough shot. No, it was Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma got a hand on that, and McCollum fumbled the dribble, and then he had to get the ball back. It was nearly stolen by Hollins, and then McCollum just sort of flopped at the end over Kyle Kuzma's great defense, and that's how the game ends. 112-110. Milwaukee escapes with a victory, and they're able to come out victorious. They're showing replays of the clock, and that is the final score. Milwaukee wins 112 to 110. That is quite a finish. Unbelievable. They pulled it out. They pulled it out. Wow. I don't know how they did it. Don't know how, but they got it. They didn't want to give it to Alexander Walker. They gave it to McCollum. Alexander Walker in this game had 32 points and was special. But Giannis and the Bucks, they closed it on out. When they needed to make plays down the stretch, they did it. A.J. Green had a beautiful, wide-open clutch three, and then Jalen Johnson responded with a tray on the other side. And then it was Bobby Portis that had the answer. And they were able to just escape and get themselves a victory there in what was just an absolute crazy game. The Hawks had 38 points in the first half, folks. They had 19 points in each quarter, and then they put up 72 points in the second half of this game. But they just came up a little bit small at the end. Some bad turnovers that they had down the stretch, and Milwaukee, again, just able to escape with that victory. I don't know how they did it, but they were able to pull that one out. Kyle Kuzma, after missing a critical free throw, made an incredible defensive play all over C.J. McCollum, just allowing him to fumble that basketball and get him a little bit out of sorts. And then he stayed on him and played really strong, solid defense to force him to take a mid-range elbow jump shot. And that is that's what won them the game. Kyle Kuzma's defense came up clutch down the stretch. He also had another nice little layup, too, that he did make, too, that was also big time as well. But yeah, that was just a crazy, crazy sequence of events of what happened at the end of that game. But they were able to get the win. Give the Hawks a lot of credit, though, for fighting. The Bucks just outshined at the very end. I also thought that another big play that happened that the Hawks didn't make down the stretch, when it was a 109-105 game, or 107-105, Jalen Johnson got the ball stolen by Ryan Rollins as he was taking it downhill, and he got the ball just slapped out of his hands by Ryan Rollins, and that was a big-time play. So Milwaukee's defense was clutch and clamps down when they really needed them to be. But Johnson had a bad turnover. You also had Kyle Kuzma, who had a big block. It was off of C.J. McCollum's, too. And I know that they inbounded it again, and McCollum ended up making the layup. But all those plays, though, were just really big-time. And it felt like it was a playoff atmosphere just from calling this game. I know that obviously that the Hawks are right now a play-in team, and the Bucks are out of the play-in tournament right now as we speak. But still, that was a fun one to call. Guys, my name is Jason Joseph. Thank you all so much for tuning on in. Tonight we got the 76ers playing at 7 o'clock. We'll be back on for that game. They take on the Indiana Pacers. We'll be on for that game at 7 o'clock. But thanks so much for rocking with me. I love you all very much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and you enjoyed the cast on here. Again, wasn't able to show the game, of course, but we do like an old-school radio play-by-play. All right, love you all. Lalatov, good night. Now we'll catch you all on the next one.